So the Kalinga Stadium in Bhubaneshwar is going to be a beehive of activity from now up to around 9 o'clock. It's a Sunday evening. If you're back home, make sure that you're watching a wonderful live telecast. Welcome from the Kalinga Stadium in Bhubaneshwar, the capital of a super state Odisha, for the 27th National Senior Federation Athletics Competition. What a morning we had. As I said, 5 finals in the afternoon session. We'll start with the decathlon, the first of the 5 of day 1. We've gone through the motion of 3 in the morning and the 5 finals. The pole vault for men, which you'll see the men soar into the skies, virtually trying to catch the blue skies out here with the clouds darkened. The sun has virtually gone behind. We had some torrential rains last night. It looks a little ominous, but I'm sure the weather gods will be kind to the athletes. The 400 meters hurdles for men. Oh, that's going to be a super event with some of India's top athletes in the fray. The 400 meters women who are not tested in the morning because there were only 8 athletes. This, of course, is the preparation for the first of the event of the evening, which will be the high jump, the 4th event in the decathlon. We then have the javelin throw for the women. Anurani is not here. So what? We got a wonderful competition in the javelin. And the evening, the 5th final will be the triple jump, where the women will be seen in action. 4 days of pulsating heats and finals, starting in the morning with some of the long distance events, and then approximately 4 hours under lights here at the Kalinga Stadium. I've been lucky here to commentate on the Asian track and field event in 2017, and the Kalinga Stadium with a complex which has hosted so many international events, hockey being one of them, swimming just behind us, and they have infrastructure which can take on any of the top disciplines in the world. Joining me in the combox here in the afternoon session or the evening session to be precise, because it's 5:30 or 17:30 hours on a wonderful Sunday evening, is Swarnlata. Good afternoon, Swarn. What a morning we had. I'm sure we are looking for a cracker of an event in the evening session.
Good afternoon. Thank you. Thank you so much for introducing me, Milind. I would say it's a good start of the day in the morning session, comprising 5,000 meters run, as you said. It's a beautiful morning also, as it rained yesterday. It's a good atmosphere, good climatic conditions for the athletes as well.
So the just going off of a picture frame, Nippon Das from Assam. The athletes will now be introduced out here, the decathles. We have 16 of them getting into the high jump. Remember the Fosbury Fop, which is the most popular, but he used the scissor right now, which is very rarely used, led by K.R. Gokul, 2,155. This was Prashant Kumar of Uttar Pradesh, who's lagging behind on 13th position. They're still practicing. We'll also tell you what the height is. 1.50 meters is what they are attempting. This is the first round. Just going through was Prashant Kumar, 1,763. But on the leaderboard, you have K.R. Gokul from Kerala, 2,155. Usaid Khan, the winner of the last edition of the Federation Cup in Ranchi, 2,115. But Swarnata, Arun Kumar Sanath, a surprise for me, Tamil Nadu, 2,111. Just 4 points separate him and number 2, the champion of the last Federation Cup, Usaid Khan. So we're looking at a beautiful event, a cracker coming up. This is the second of them. Navjot Singh of Delhi, 1731. So we'll have the high jump for the men in the decathlon, and the evening will wind up with the 400 meters in the decathlon. That's day one. And a reminder, the decathlon on day two has the 110 meters hurdles, the discus throw, the pole vault, the javelin, and then the 1500 meters. 16 in the fray, but I suspect it will be between 1 and 6. Any of them could perhaps spring a surprise. Will it be Arun Kumar or will it go to form? Usaid Khan, KR Gokul, Stalin Jose, Rohit Roman, and Mohammad Hafsir.
In the morning session, we have seen Arun Kumar staying at the top. After that 100 meters decathlon event, staying at the top. And after the 3 decathlon events out of 10, we have a fresh finalists in the high jump taking part here by the contestants. Gokul KR from Kerala with 2155 points standing at the top, whereas Usaid Khan, the defending champion at the 26th Federation Cup Senior Athletics Competition in the previous edition, stands second place, who is hailing from Uttar Pradesh with 2115 points. And Arun Kumar, as we said since morning, his very best.
So we have the introduction for one more event which will be coming up. That will be the pole vault as far as the men are concerned. We'll also have the 400 meters hurdles final, but that's slated much later at 18:10, which is 6:10. And this is the introduction for the pole vault for the men. 6:09 is Regan G of Tamil Nadu.
Followed by Mohammad Rashadul Islam of Bangladesh.
We got Binish K. Jacob from Kerala, the sixth of them. Senthil Kannan of Tamil Nadu.
Dharmendra Kumar of Uttar Pradesh in the bib number 714. Neeraj Kumar.
Remember, Swarnlata, these are the new innovations that the world has got, and the AFI has caught up with the world. They come through a tunnel, these athletes, to be introduced to the spectators and for you on this live telecast. He will soon come on your picture frame. That is Neeraj Kumar. He represents Uttar Pradesh. Following him is Shekhar Kumar Pandey, also from Uttar Pradesh. The pole vault, which the national record is 5.31, Shiva at Gandhinagar.
Yes, Akshay M from Kerala taking part in the pole vault men's event here at the 27th National Federation Senior Athletics Competition at Kalinga Stadium in Bhubaneshwar. We can see Dev Meena from Madhya Pradesh. Sharav Maya from Bangladesh and Gokul Nath from Tamil Nadu. Krishna Prashant from Tamil Nadu. Hariharan from Tamil Nadu.
Coming up now is going to be the National record holder is Shiva of the state of Tamil Nadu. He holds the national record 5.31, just going off there. He also holds the meet record of 5.16 set in 2019. So Shiva, whom I saw at the national games, also at some of the other big meets, he's the man to watch out for. Needless to say, I still remember there was big drama at the national games when he attempted a particular height. His coach was in the stands. He went up to 5.35, couldn't really take it on, and his record now stands. So the first of the athletes now coming up to here in the high jump, of course, as we shift back to the decathlon for the men. Now that's different. He uses the scissor style. There are two styles, as we all know: the scissor style, the straddle, and the Fosbury flop. The Fosbury flop is the most commonly used style by high jumpers all over the world, named after one of the greatest high jumpers who made that style, Dick Fosbury of the United States. We're just going back to the decathlon. This guy has a huge run up out here. Well, someone who obviously has cleared 1.50, Navjot Singh, and along with him Prashant Kumar. This is Navjot Singh of Delhi, 23 years old. He was born on the 1st of January, celebrates the 31st December every year because he was born on the 1st of January. He's in the 14th position with 1,731 points. So that's very interesting, isn't it? That normally high jumpers take a fair bit of time to go to their mark. They ask the crowd to urge them on, raising their hands. But these athletes, the decathlons, are all in a hurry to finish their jump.
Yes, of course, they seek the support, the motivation at the time they start their jump. Automatically, they'll boost up their energy, their focus, the concentration, everything adds up to the athlete.
Shivam Tyagi, it was at 1.53 now. So the bar being raised from 1.50 to 1.53. Needless to say, Swarnlata, that those who have not been able to do 1.50, 1.53, in fact, I can now see the bar being raised to 1.71. Oh, from 1.5, no, they're down to 1.50. I was surprised. You can't go from 1.53 to 1.71. Impossible. But they are now at 1.50 still. We'll have the next of them, Kamal Singh from Uttar Pradesh, coming up.
The next upcoming action would be men's decathlon event. In the action, and 716 Prashant Kumar from Delhi is yet to take the high jump, his next attempt. The bar is set.
They're still setting it 1.59. It says 1.1.62. God, no, that's not right. Well, on the lighter side, Swarnlata tells me she's forgotten her specs in the room. Well, I want to help her out with the figures that happen out there. But that's all a part of the fun of commentating, isn't it? Yes, this was Prashant Kumar from Uttar Pradesh. Oh, she's finally found them. Not bad. There you are. 1.53 is where they are. So from the decathlon, we'll also be showing you the pole vault, which is happening at the far left corner of the Kalinga Stadium. the high jump to the right of us, or in fact, right in front of the commentator's box, uh, where the 400, the 800, and the other long distance starts. We'll now get back to good to see a Bangladesh boy here in the pole vault. Bangladesh being represented by Mohammad Sharaf Mia, represents Bangladesh. I'm told that there are 9 athletes who have come here for the 27th Senior National Federation. Oh, yes. Oh, no. That's bad luck. Yeah, you can see that. Oh, he thought he had nearly cleared it. Yes. He still is a happy man. We'll tell you what the bar is raised to 4.20, is it? 4.20. So, another not a figure which anyone likes. 4.20, 420.
It's a luck for him actually if he crosses that height.
So, the next of them, Muhammad Rasadul Islam, also of Bangladesh. A nation, our neighbors, not very far from Bhubaneshwar. As the crow flies, I suppose it's an hour's flight. But it's good to see some other nations. I know there's one athlete from the Maldives who's been coming regularly for the participation in the 100 meters and the 200 meters in the various events over the last 2 years. Bangladesh now sending 9 athletes, part of the South Asian Federation. These nations, Nepal, Bangladesh, Myanmar, the Maldives. The Maldives have been sending one representative. There you are, 4.20. We are now into the first round. We coming up is Mohammad Rasadul Islam. Pole vaulting, of course, Swarnlata, as we all know, and an event which was first contested in the 1896 Olympic Games. So it's one of the oldest disciplines in the Olympic Games. And since that date, the event has undergone dramatic changes. In the early years, of course, vaulters used wooden poles and they landed on grass. If you now have a view when they take the jump there, a cross against his name, which means the red flag went up. Today's pole vaulter combines superior training with modern technology of fiberglass pole. You can see the fiberglass pole bending there. It bends because it's fiberglass, unlike the wooden pole which would break if you and you couldn't bend it. So the fiberglass pole gives you the momentum and the flexibility when it bends to soar up in the heavens. It has the high speed runaways. Look at the runway there, the high speed, like a Boeing 777 taking off. Yes, he's done it. He's cleared 4.20. Shakti Mahindran from Tamil Nadu.
Of course, a lot of changes, the developments in the technology also taking place every year. In pole vaulting, a fascinating blend of athleticism, technique, and a nerve. As the vaulter sprints down the runway, the anticipation builds. Then, with precision timing, they plant the pole and launch themselves into the air, defying gravity for a split second.
Well, the second of the Bangladesh boys, a reminder that we have two of them from Bangladesh. Muhammad Rasadul Islam, 20 years old or 21 years old. And the second of them is Mohammad Sharaf Mia. He is 22 years old, a young crop from Bangladesh. You can't have a better place to learn than India in track and field. Bangladesh, of course, a nation which is known for its football, cricket. Uh, there have also been some good swimmers from that country, but the two popular sports are cricket and football. They've given India a fright in cricket at times. Still remember the World Cup first match when India played Bangladesh and under Mahendra Singh Dhoni. We just talk a little bit of cricket, but concentrate more on athletics. And then Mahendra Singh Dhoni came down to Ranchi as a brand ambassador for the national games straight away. So you've been talking in the morning, Swarnlata, about 48 in the 5,000, 48 in the 800 meters. We got 22 here in the pole vault. So the event will go on for at least about an hour and a half to 2 hours. But don't worry, we've got the 400 meters hurdles finals for both men and women. Uh, but the pole vault is a fascinating event. You just mentioned about gravity, some scientific words. Never my good fortune to be a good science student or a math student. This is the Bangladesh boy once again. The second time that he's faltered. But it's a good learning curve, isn't it? It's a good learning curve for the two boys who are here taking part in the uh, pole vault event. And that's the reason why earlier on I spoke about landing on grass. Now they land on foam rubber in the pit. So the chances of injury, look at the height that they clear, 5.31, 5.16. Go back to the world events at the Sergei Bubkas and now the Armand, the world record holder. They come from 16 feet, 15, 16 feet, which is virtually two-storied high. You try to jump from a two-story down onto the ground floor, you'll break your legs. So obviously the foam rubber landing pits assume importance in the pole vault.
As we discussed, the technology was developing day by day. It's a great advantage for all the athletes who have been taking part in the pole vault. Each attempt is a symphony of motion as they soar over the bar or face the heartbreak of a miss. The tension is palpable, making pole vaulting one of the most thrilling events in the track and field. It's a good jump. A white flag. Good attempt from Mohammad Sharaumia from Bangladesh.
I just mentioned about 16 feet. I stand corrected. The world record is 20 feet, 5.5 inches. So, Armand Duplantis from Sweden. The Americans and the Ukrainians have been left behind with Sweden's Armand Duplantis holding the world record. The Olympic record is in the name of Tiago Braz of Brazil. And closer to home, S. Shiva, who is here taking part in the pole vault, 5.31 set in 2022. The meet record in his name, S. Shiva, 5.16, which is what he will try to break first, go for the national record, and then, of course, look for the qualifying mark as far as the pole vault is concerned. The qualifying mark for the Paris Olympic Games is 5.82 meters. That's a long, long way. Delhi bahut dur hai, they say, 5.82. But we wish all these boys the very best. We want Indians, many Indians to participate. Neeraj Chopra's and Kishore Jenna's and the Parul Chaudhry's and the Avinash Sable's have all now inspired the youth of our nation to take part in athletics. The names are endless. Harmilan Bains. Uh, we were talking about Diksha, who broke the 1500 meters national record at Los Angeles. I'm sure as Swarnlata gets to the mic, she'll talk more about that and some of the others who are training all over the world, practicing, training, taking part in competitions in Europe and in America. And some of them have decided to skip those meets and take part here in the Federation Cup, which is a great sign because I'm told this morning one of my friends was watching this live telecast in Bangkok. So it's not that this telecast of the AFI channel is being seen only in India; it's being seen in other countries of the world, which is a great encouragement for the athletes. Imagine someone telling me, Mr. Wagle, I heard you. Someone telling you, Swarnlata, I heard you in New York. how happy you and I feel. So the athletes obviously feel happy when they're told that I saw you in India, someone watching him in Australia. So that's what all of us are about.
We feel so proud of Athletics Federation of India, sir. Nowadays, Athletics Federation of Indian contingent is being doing so fantastic job in the world platform. Of course, as you said, Diksha breaks 1500 meters national record at the competition in Los Angeles. This 25-year-old ran the distance in 4 minutes 4.78 seconds, bettering the previous record of 4 minutes 5.39 seconds set by Harmilan Bains in 2021 at the National Open Championships in Warangal.
Yes, clears 4.20. It's a long journey out here in the pole vault for the men. We're looking at 22 starters in the pole vault. Some of them will fall by the wayside. This was Binish Jacob representing Kerala. The top athlete still at 4.20. The next of them here is Jason KG, also of Kerala. Jason KG of Kerala, who just attempted 4.20, has a personal best of 5.10. 2024 National Open Jumps silver medalist. Just cleared 4.20.
Oh, it's bad luck for Sitam Raikannan of Tamil Nadu, who had set his bar at 4.20 height.
So the pole vault, once again have a look at the fiberglass pole, which is he's kept it down, has played a major part in the heights that have been achieved in the pole vault. This pole, once again, someone on the left there of your picture frame, that's the pole vault, has many advantages over the old aluminium pole. So they shifted, Swarnlata, for our viewers, from the wooden pole to the aluminium pole and now to the fiberglass. The fiberglass pole, you are a science student, as I can understand, reduces the shock of the takeoff and smooths the athlete's change in the direction from the horizontal to the vertical. Look at the flexibility. It's a different matter that is not cleared 4.20, but with the wooden and the aluminium, no way would he have cleared 4.20. Multiply 4.20 by 3 point something is close to about 15 feet. Now imagine trying to clear 15 feet with a wooden pole or aluminum pole which does not have flexibility. You just won't go up. And that's why these athletes, a lot of them have been gymnasts in the younger days. They're gymnasts because it's got the same features of a gymnast. You do a runway on the runway, and then you soar into the sky like a gymnast does on the various vaults that they have. And that's why they say, once again, no attempt, but in vain was Neeraj Kumar from Uttar Pradesh. The other thing, Swarnatha, which we all know, is that some of the top pole vaulters, Shiva in particular, will say, I'm not clearing 4.20 because I've already cleared 5.31 national record, 5.16. So he will go and sit down, relax, watch the others, and not clear 4.20. He'll come to around 4.50, 4.70. That's a risk because remember, he gets three chances. Now, if you have a bad day and you've done 5.31 or 5.16, for example, in the case of Shiva, and on a particular day, you skip 4.20 and go to 4.70 and you fail in all three, you've out. So that's a big gamble they take, but that's the difference between the big boys and the small boys, as they say.
Of course, he'll have a lot of confidence that training what he had taken in the previous edition will definitely try to defend his title, will try to match that standard which he had created in the previous edition.
Oh, I'm not taking anything away from these big boys. Don't misunderstand what I said. But you could have a bad day at office, as I said. Psychologically, you're upset. You're carrying some injury, which is a niggle, but that injury worries you. So mentally, you're not really out there. Obviously, the very fact that if you cleared 5.31, you're a national record holder. The height still at 4.20. The Bangladesh colors, you can't miss them. The typical green with the Bangladesh flag, one of the two, Mohammad Sharomia. So it's a gamble that they take. The top high jumpers, the pole vaulters, the high jumpers do likewise. They clear, they say, thank you, I'm not clearing this height. I'm going to the third height or the fourth height. And obviously, with, as you said, in training, in practice, world champions, national champions, they're all capable of clearing or skipping the earlier heights and clearing those with ease.
Absolutely, Milind. I agree with your assumption. Yes, someday, if that is not their day, then as you said, they can miss it out. Even that is lesser height when compared to their previous achievements.
We're talking about the pole vault, which is still at 4.20 meters, or the height now has been raised to 4.40. So from 4.20, the height is now raised to 4.40. It will now start becoming difficult from here on. There's a saying that the cheese is separated from the chalk, or the wheat is separated from the chaff. So similarly, here the big boys will now start going up to the bigger heights. Those who are fairly newcomers, the fact that they are taking part in the Federation Cup, there's a qualifying mark. So obviously they've qualified to be here. They are India's top pole vaulters, 22 of them. Yes, cleared 4.40. He was brilliant, absolutely brilliant out there. Hariharan R, Tamil Nadu. He had all the ingredients that you mentioned some time back. Wonderful run up on the runway, smooth like an aeroplane taking off. The V1, the V2, as the pilot says, at 4.40, he took off there, flexed the fiberglass pole, and then went up into the heavens to come down smoothly. So, yes, he had the ingredient, as I said, he was a good sprinter. He had the ability like a gymnast, and finally, more than anything else, along with agility, he had no fear in his mind. So all these 4 or 5 ingredients made sure that he cleared 4.40 meters.
He looked very flexible on his feet. That's what he's able to clear that 4.40 height. And the next competent also has been successfully attempted 4.40. So Milind, I was so happy for the upcoming Paris Olympics event from our Indian athletics contingent. Already few athletes have been qualified, have been booked their tickets for Paris Olympics. And in this Federation Cup, this one is also very important to all the athletes to qualify for Paris 2024. Dharmendra Kumar from Uttar Pradesh is getting ready. Setup height was 4.40 for him. A red flag for him. He's unsuccessful in his attempt for 4.40.
There are so many innovations in athletics, track and field, but the two innovations which will never take place or go beyond that is the white flag and the red flag. There's no warning flag here in the high jump or the pole vault that you're watching. Either it's a white flag, which means it's a clear jump, or it's a red flag. So there's nothing in between. You will have no other colors. There are so many innovations. I just mentioned about pole vault undergoing so much of a change from 1896 to 2024. The wooden pole to the aluminum pole. Styles have changed. In the high jump, we started off with the scissor, the straddle, and we're now at the Dick Fosbury flop, or called the Fosbury flop. So innovations have come, but the flag color, white and red, will remain the same in the 48 odd events that are there in track and field. White, you're clean. Red, you're not clean.
I agree with you, sir. But the athletes, we have to appreciate them. Whatever the changes are upcoming, they are adapting.
Oh yes, he nearly went to 4.60 meters. He went up. He made sure no chance that I will give anyone. Neeraj Kumar from Uttar Pradesh. We've got three of them from Uttar Pradesh. He was one, Neeraj Kumar, at 4.40. Virtually went up to 4.60. So it looks as if he should surely be amongst the top boys. Yet to see some of the big names, Shiva in particular, the national record holder. And when you watch him, you can make out the difference, Swarnata, between him and some of the others. He's got all those ingredients of a good pole vaulter. The other 21 or the other 18, 19 would all want to learn from him. He's the national record holder, Shiva. 28 years old. He's not a young man, but pole vaulters normally peak when they're around 27, 28, 29. So he's not an old man. That's a good time. Marathoners peak at about 33, 34. They say that a Buddha ho gaya. Nahin. There are ages. The 100 meters are all in the younger age group. 18, 19 up to 24, 25. Then your body starts, your legs start giving away in the sprints, the 100 and the 200. So for the pole vaulter at 28, Shiva, whom we've yet to see in action, is a man who's reached perhaps at the right age to perform.
Rather, he had a brilliant future ahead. Here, Bangladesh athlete has been successful at 4.40 height. We can see the happiness.
Oh, for sure. He looks as if he's won the World Cup cricket tournament for his country. Or he looks, to put in athletic terms, he looks as if he's won the gold medal at the Asian level. Yes, look at that joy, and why not? .40, not easy. These are, some of them are newcomers comparatively, I said. Comparatively, a good exposure for them. We also have the next big event coming up in a short while, which will be the 400 meters hurdles. But we'll stay at the pole vault for the moment, which is now getting a slightly exciting. From 4.20, they moved to 4.40. The height which will now become difficult for some of them. No. Dharmendra Kumar of Uttar Pradesh. His compatriot Neeraj Kumar has cleared 4.40. Dharmendra not successful here in his attempt at 4.40. So now let's get back to the first of the finals of the evening session, and that is going to be the 400 meters hurdle for the men.
Let's have a quick look on the athletes of 400 meters men's hurdles. Here in the morning session, we have already seen two heats. Here we can see in lane number 1, Vijay Singh Malik had a timing of 52.64 on his name. And here 620, Santosh Kumar from Tamil Nadu had 51.39. Nikhil Bharadwaj from Punjab in lane number 5 had a timing of 52.51, followed by in lane number 6 Satish from Tamil Nadu, and in lane number 7 Dhaval Mahesh from Gujarat, and in lane number 8 Aftab Alam from Uttar Pradesh.
So watch out for lane number 4, Santosh Kumar, and 5, Nikhil Bharadwaj. Santosh Kumar with 51.39, Nikhil Bharadwaj 52.51. The 400 meters national record, Dharun Ayaswamy of Tamil Nadu, 2019 in Patiala, 48.80. The Fed Cup record also in the name of Dharun Ayaswamy, which was set at the same venue, Patiala, 2019. So the lineup, which Swarnlata just gave it to you, in 1 is Vijay Singh Malik of Haryana. In lane 2 is Jerome Sanjay Nishant of Tamil Nadu. In 3 is Aman of Haryana. Santosh Kumar representing Tamil Nadu is in 4. 5 is Nikhil Bharadwaj. Watch out for him. He was not quick, but quick enough to be there in lane 5. 6 is K. Sati. 7 is Dhaval. And 8 is Aftab Alam. 1 lap, the 400 meters hurdle for the men. The first final of the 27th Fed Cup out here. The first gold medal to be decided over 4 days. They're on their blocks now. Vijay in 1, Jerome in 2, Aman in 3, Santosh in 4, Nikhil in 5, Satish in 6, Dhaval in 7, Aftab in 8. They do the first 50 meters. Nikhil going first, strong there. Santosh in the middle, in lane number 4, is equally strong. There, in the outside, it's lane number 8, Aftab Alam trying to do his best. Nikhil Bharadwaj and Santosh Kumar it is at this point of time. Clearing the hurdles in quick ease. In lane number 4, Santosh, 5 is Bharadwaj. This is where the chalk will start getting separated from the cheese. The big boys will now do it from here on. Look at that stride. Wonderful lean onto the hurdles out in the center. Santosh Kumar is strong. Remember, he had a timing of 51.39 earlier on. He seems to be in a zone of his own. Oh, he's going great guns. Look at the difference between him and number 2. Number 2 being Nikhil Bharadwaj, stranded there. And in style, he takes it, is Santosh Kumar representing Tamil Nadu, 51.39 earlier on in the morning. Has he bettered that? Has he come anywhere close to 48.80 of Dharun of Patiala? 48.70 is the qualifying mark for the Paris Olympic Games. I wonder whether he's anywhere close to 48.70. But at the end, you're now watching a superstar there. And when I mean the superstar, Nikhil Bharadwaj and Santosh Kumar were in a different zone altogether. We had Aman in the inside and Satish in the outside in lane number 6 trying their best. But Swanlata, these two in lane 4 and 5, Santosh and Nikhil, were in a different world altogether.
Santosh made it. Finally, we have been discussing about Santosh since the start of the race. He had already clocked 51.39 in his heats. What a confidence. What a domination. Great pace he had continued his race, and a fantastic finish from him. Santosh Kumar from Tamil Nadu. Here comes the result of 400 meters men's hurdles, the timing.
So 50.04, not anywhere close to the Paris Olympics qualifying of 48.70. Nikhil Bharadwaj pushed there to second, Punjab 50.92, and Dhaval Mahesh of Gujarat 51.13. But a gold medal nevertheless to Santosh Kumar of Tamil Nadu. Also nowhere close to the national mark, the national record of 48.80. which is in the name of Dharun in Patiala, which is also the meet record. But yes, both of them, lane 4 and 5, Santosh Kumar and Nikhil Bhardwaj, were expected to be the favorites. Swarnlata went up to the expectation of the viewers here on this channel, winning respectively with a gold and a silver.
Today's evening is so brilliant in the 400 meters hurdles. We have seen Santosh Kumar finishing a fantastic race, carrying a great pace with him. Nowhere around his competence, with a lot of confidence, Santosh Kumar had finished it off from Tamil Nadu.
We will also have the women's final of the 400 meters. The men had the 2 rounds earlier on in the morning, from which these 8 qualified. The women, I think, were slightly lucky. It depends on what way you look at. Uh, some say that, oh, if I'd run the morning 400 meters hurdles, then I would be in a proper frame of mind. As we shift back to the pole vault, the final going on, 22 of them from the 400 meters hurdles. Plenty of action happening. The decathlon event is on, the high jump, the pole vault is on. The track event, the 400 meters hurdles, the first final of the day 1, the evening session just finished. And we also have the women's 400 meters hurdles coming up. And that will include Vidya Ramraj, who is a medalist at the Asian level. Vidya Ramraj, she is actually not only the defending Fed Cup champion, but she's a bronze medalist at the 2022 Asian Games. So if we see her here, I think we can close our eyes and say that she should take number 1. She also, I remember, equaled PT Rusha's 39-year-old national record. So she's someone to watch out for. But let's concentrate on the pole vault at the moment, which is now at 4 point. The last we were there was 4.40 meters. The height now is 4.60 meters. So they've gone up while the 400 meters hurdles was taking place. The athletes perhaps said, "Bahut ho gaya 4.40 karke. Let's now move up the ladder and go to 4.60 meters." It's getting tougher now. Out of the 22, you'll have a few remaining at that height. Some of them will fall by the wayside, and we still haven't seen S. Shiva taking part. So what I mentioned to you, he skipped, I'm sure, 4.40, 4.20 earlier on, 4.60. Perhaps we might see him here. But he's surely looking at the pole vault, where he'd like to achieve, what's the qualification mark there? In the pole vault for men for Paris, it is 5.82. Now that's a very tough task. For someone who's holding the national record at 5.31 to go to 5.82, I wouldn't say impossible. There's nothing called impossible, right? Napoleon Bonaparte said nothing is impossible. And for these athletes, Neeraj Chopra said nothing is impossible. I'll compete with the best in the world and I'll beat them. And he's done that. So Shiva, I'm sure, will have the blessings of the whole nation to win not only a gold. We don't want a gold from him. We want him to qualify for Paris, take the flight, whatever airline they prefer to fly, back to the height at 4.60 meters.
Oh, once again, bad luck for him. Yes, as you said, we want Shiva to set a benchmark for the other athletes, or for the upcoming Paris Olympics, to confirm his berth in the pole vault.
What a feeling it is, Swarnlata, isn't it? I still remember when I went to cover the first Olympic Games at Athens. For me to cover the games, you meet some of the top sports person of the world, not only athletics, but you met, I remember meeting Ian Thorpe, a legend in swimming. Michael Phelps was just coming up in 2004. The 100 meters Justin Gatlin, Maurice Green in the 100 meters. Yes, he's done it. He's done it at 4.60. Neeraj Kumar of Uttar Pradesh. We remember he had cleared 4.40 with ease. He went up there virtually at 4.60, and that's the height that he is now cleared. So, as I said, the presence at the Olympic Game Village, the stadium, the other stadiums is a different feeling altogether. Like the feeling we have being in this stadium, along with the top athletes of the country. Some of them wear the national colors, as this boy from Bangladesh is wearing. There are millions and millions of students who take to sports. Just some of them make it to the top. So, as I said, it's a huge honor to represent your country at any international event. And the ultimate for them is the Olympic Games. 1896, ideals of Baron Pierre de Coubertin, the founder father of the modern Olympics, 1857. And Bangladesh having a field day when earlier on we saw one of their boys clearing 4.40, and what joy, what joy. I'm sure the family at home must have said, paisa vasool ho gaya. What's the currency there? Takas, isn't it?
That's what the happiness, not only the athletes, the family members also take that pride when they are successful in competing. Oh, it's a commentator curse. But of course, I want to discuss the Neeraj Kumar name also along with Shiva. What a preparation from Neeraj Kumar. He is very much successful in his 4.20, 4.40, and of course in 4.60. Maybe a tough competition can be happen from these two contestants, Shiva and Neeraj Kumar.
The lights have come on. It's a wonderful setting here at the Kalinga Stadium. How I wish there was a bigger crowd to watch the top athletes of the country. I know on the 15th, when they all know that Neeraj Kumar is here, there'll be autograph hunters. There'll be boys and girls who will want to take selfies with him. Someone who has done something spectacular for India. 4.60. So the pole vault, short, light, highly flexible fiberglass, which he'll just drop there, picked it up now. The training poles are excellent for introducing the young athletes to the pole vault event. Gokulnath of Madhya Pradesh, unsuccessful at 4.60. And these poles are very easy to carry. That's the other important advantage. The wooden poles, the aluminum poles were slightly heavy. The fiberglass poles are fairly easy to carry. And the athlete, of course, learns quickly the fundamentals of pole vaulting. You'll ultimately need to teach the athlete, for the coaches, the technique required by the fiberglass pole. The faster he shifts from the wooden to the aluminium to the fiberglass is the biggest sense. The finer aspects of pole vaulting take considerable time to learn well. No, not even going up there. The takeoff was not good for Anshu Patel from Madhya Pradesh. 4.60. They started off with 4.20, crept up to 4.40, and now to 4.61. These tall men, we haven't mentioned about Sergei Bubka, the greatest pole vaulter of all time. Although Armand Duplantis has beaten his world record, Sergei Bubka kept on breaking record after record, like Usain Bolt. Yes, he's done it. 4.60. Krishna Prasad, Tamil Nadu. He still wants perfection. That's the beauty of these athletes, Varlata. He's cleared 4.60, but yet he says, I could have done better.
Of course, in this pole vault, we have till now Shiva, Neeraj Kumar, and this contestant from Tamil Nadu have been cleared 4.60 successfully.
We've been talking about the characteristics of the pole vault. We started at 1740, which is 540. We've been going on now for close to 50 minutes or 45 minutes. It'll go on for quite some time, I can tell you that. It'll go on for about an hour and a half plus. We're now coming up here to the next of the finals in the 400 meters hurdles. Being introduced, Geeta, the second lane. Virpal Kaur of Punjab is in 1. Geeta in 2. Labia Khanam in 3, representing Bangladesh. In 4 is Kalyanika from Madhya Pradesh.
Followed by Ramandeep Kaur from Punjab. In lane number 5. And in lane number 6, Geeta Ramlal Devasai from Kerala. Sorry, pardon me, from Rajasthan. And in lane number 7, Salini from Kerala.
Now's the suspense. Is she there? Vidya Ramraj in lane 8. She is listed. Oh, there she is. 590. The toothpaste smile, as I know her to be. Huge name, Vidya Ramraj. 26 years old from Tamil Nadu. Personal best of 55.42. She equaled PT Usha's record of 55.42 earlier on, which Usha had set way back in 1984. So, Sonlata from 1984, she equaled Usha's record at Guangzhou 2023 when she won a bronze medal.
It's a great contest now. We can see the star athlete Vidya Ramraj, who had equaled the record of PT Usha, which has been set in 1984. So in 2023, Vidya Ramraj equaling the record of PT Usha, 55.42 seconds. What a great credit to her. After the great legend, we can see a new name in the records book, Vidya Ramraj from Tamil Nadu. All set up for 400 meters women's hurdles here.
She might have Virpal Kaur from Punjab, who's drawn in lane 1, 58.69. But look at Vidya Ramraj, 55.42, and Virpal Kaur, 58.69. Unless, of course, Vidya Ramraj has got up this morning on the wrong side of the bed, has not had breakfast. That's the only way I think Virpal Kaur can beat her. But on form, on paper, Vidya Ramraj surely should take the 400 meters hurdles. But as I keep on saying, bad day at work could be a different day for you. So Virpal Kaur could be one of them. You also have V. Shalini, 59.16. She's drawn in lane 7. Ramandeep Kaur, who's got a minute 0.90. Her personal best is in lane 5. But all eyes will be on lane number 8. Vidya Ramraj representing Tamil Nadu. The qualifying mark 54.85 is what her immediate target will be. She's done 55.42. She's not very far away from the qualifying mark of 54.85. 30th of June is the last cutoff date for the qualification for Paris. So we are now on the on the 12th of May. We're just about a month and a half before these athletes either take the plane or they don't take the plane. Simple.
Just a fraction of seconds back to hear that good news, whether this girl, this golden girl, Vidya Ramraj, will set a record, will qualify for the Paris Olympics, the upcoming event.
Yes, is she going to do it here? Big moment. We didn't see it happen in the 400 meters hurdles for the men earlier on, but here, lane number 8, not many athletes like lane number 8. They all like number 3, 4, or 5. So obviously, her entry perhaps either could be late. I'm only trying to guess. Here she is. You use the word golden girl. Yes, surely she's a golden girl. If someone could equal PT Usha's record of 1984, every time I did a commentary, I kept on asking myself, when will PT Usha's record be broken? 1984 to 2023. How many years is it? It stood there for umpteen number of years. 84, 94, 16 plus 23. 26, 36, 38 years that record stood of PT Usha. 38 years. And that girl, you used the right phrase calling her the golden girl. Honestly, I have a lot of regard for her. Not many talk about her. You know, everyone talks of some of the other names repeatedly. We were looking at all the lineups here. In the 8 of them,
Of course, Vidya Ramraj had taken a plenty of time, had a lot of preparation for this 27th Federation Cup, National Federation Cup Senior Athletics competition here. Might be the tables can turn out. Watch out for the action.
yes, we all praying that the tables do turn for this girl on the left of your picture frame. In lane 8, Virpal in 1, Geeta in 2, Labhya in 3, Kalanika in 4, Ramandeep in 5, Geeta in 6, Shalini in 7, and Vidya Ramraj in 8. Yes, now look at them. Powerfully, they'll clear towards the hurdle. Look at the upper body there for Vidya Ramraj. She is going good, leaning forward at the takeoff, and the leading leg has been vigorously extended. They're now at the back straight. They're clearing it well. Look at the arm on the side of the body opposite the leading leg, reaching forward and balancing the action of the body. We're now coming into the far end of the essay. 200 meters to go from here on. On the bend out here. Are we getting anywhere close to the qualification mark? The national record is of no consequence. It's Paris that we are looking at. Here she is going well. Does she have the resolve? In the inside, in lane number 1, Virpal Kaur is doing well. Oh, Vidya has now been pushed back. Is there a surprise? Is Virpal Kaur from Punjab going to get the better of the national record holder? She's pumping herself. Oh, Vidya Ramraj, in fact, is nowhere in the picture frame. Where has she gone? But what a surprise this is. What a surprise. Where is she? Huh? She had a start there. I thought she was going well at this point of time. She's still there if you see. But now on the frame, she's not in your picture. Well, she's not on a picture now. We can see 3 plus 3 plus 1, 7. It was Shalini V. Krishna of Kerala. On the far side, Virpal Kaur from Punjab. So you did mention about the commentator's curse. Well, she's still there. Is she? No. Obviously, she's called it off at some point at the back straight. But this girl, give it to her. Virpal Kaur from Punjab, whose best was 58.69, a silver medalist. So the scoreboard, Virpal Kaur, Punjab, 59.43. She's bettered her. No, she's not bettered. Her best has been 58.69. Shalini V from Kerala. And we will now move to the next event, the introduction for the women in the javelin throw. But just talking about that, as we talk of the 7 women in the javelin, expectations, as we say, very high. and Vidya Ramraj did not live up to those expectations. Perhaps she'll have some other opportunities coming away over the next 1.5 months.
A great disappointment for her, but what a great, fantastic finish we have seen from Veerpal Kaur. It's a strong finish, obviously, for Veerpal, but it's not her best, which had she had given in her heats. But still, moving on to women's javelin throw in lane number 1, Rashmi from Andhra Pradesh. Pardon me. In this women's javelin throw, we can have a list of contestants. Rashmi from Andhra Pradesh, Rupinder Kaur Sohal from Punjab, Anjani Kumari from Bihar, Hema Malini Neelakandan from Tamil Nadu, Pratiksha Patel from Uttar Pradesh, Shilpa Rani from Haryana, Karishma Sanil from Karnataka. A total of 7 contestants comprises javelin throw women's here. The upcoming event to watch out for here.
The national record, Anurani set at Jamshedpur in 2022, 63.82. Anurani is also the meet record holder 2021. We get back to the pole vault now. We'll also tell you what the height is at the pole vault. I think they're still at 4.60 meters. So yes, they are still at 4.60 meters. Out here, 2 finals decided, Swarnlata. One, a disappointment. Big disappointment for us, because we were expecting so much from that wonderful girl, Vidya. But as I said, that's the way life is. That's the way life is. You have a good day at work, you have a bad day at work. Today was not her day, I suspect.
Yes, we should accept it, whether it's a disappointment or whether she is successful, no matter. But we have found another athlete, strong athlete, competing her in the finals. Coming back to pole vault, 4.60 height was set. Binish Jacob from Kerala, it's an unsuccessful attempt for him. We have seen the height starting from 4.20, 4.40, and now we reached for 4.60. We have Shiva, Neeraj Kumar, and the other contestant from Tamil Nadu were being successful in clearing 4.60.
In about 10 minutes from now, the men's shot put will be in action. We have the national record holder Tejinder Pal Singh Toor listed there. We also have Om Prakash Singh Karana. Now, is it the same Om Prakash Singh Karana who's been a double Olympian, good friend of mine? Well, I thought he had retired and he was coaching, unless he's decided to make a comeback after 2 Olympic Games, or perhaps to take part and encourage, inspire the youngsters who are taking part. But they have Tejinder Singh Pal Toor listed. He holds the national record of 21.77 in the shot put. That will be 10 minutes from now. Pole vault still continues, height 4.60.
In the evening session, we have already seen high jump, Decathlon 4 event. Still, it's been continuing there. We have been waiting for the result of the men's Decathlon event. And pole vault still continuing at the height of 4.60 for the athletes. Simultaneously, we have seen 400 meters hurdles for men and 400 meters hurdles for women just now completed. Huge disappointment for Vidya Ramraj. And we have seen, at least we have hopes on her for the qualifying berth for Paris Olympics.
Yes, the pole vault. There are five basic stages which you will watch this athlete, the technique, the run up first, the plant of the pole, the takeoff, the rock back phase, which means when the fiberglass pole bends, you have the rock back phase and then the bar clearance. So the first of them, the run up, that's the plant, and he's done it 4.60. He's got all of the good ones for himself, which is Sentamaraj Kannan from Tamil Nadu at 4.60. So he will now move into the next phase, which will be the next height to be cleared. He's cleared 4.60 successfully. Not much of histrionics like the Bangladesh boys who pumped their hands in the air, because for them, this is a new experience altogether, competing in another country, uh, doing something which they have not done before.
Till now, we didn't see Siva in the action, the national record holder in 2022 at Gandhinagar, who set a record of 5.31, the height, and the meet record was also done by Siva at Patiala at 5.16 in 2019. So we are just waiting for the action of that athlete, Siva.
So the two Bangladesh boys out there, this is Mohammad Sharaf Mia from Bangladesh. Looks as if it's all over Bharat shouting for him, and that's perhaps the reason as to why he waved his hand. We had shifted from the pole vault to the 400 meters hurdles for the women. The women now at the javelin throw, the first of them coming up.
Rashmi in action from Andhra Pradesh. Switching on from pole vault to the women's javelin throw action here.
Rashmi having her personal best of 23.95. Her season's best is 53.77. And she has been a silver medalist at the National Games in 2022.
Rupinder Kaur Sohal from Punjab. Coming up next after Rashmi. Rupinder had 53.90 meters, the personal best in 2015 National Games. She is the bronze medalist. And in her second attempt,
So, like the pole vault, Swarnlata, the run up for the athlete in the javelin throw, you just saw the athlete facing the direction of the throw, which is very typical in the javelin. And then the shoulders and the hips. Watch the athlete when she comes into view. The shoulders and the hips square to the front. We've seen that very often. You know, pictures of Neeraj Chopra where you have the shoulders and the hips are square to the front at the final phase of the javelin, which was what all javelin throwers do.
coming up, Anjani Kumari for her second attempt. Sorry, it's the first attempt for her. The personal best is 49.95 meters in 2022 Nationals under 23. She is the silver medalist there.
But just I'm going back to the girl earlier on, Rupinder Kaur Sohal of Punjab, 2015 National Games. Now, 2015 is 9 years ago, and she's still there. She's still there. Hats off to her, isn't it? 9 years, this girl has been taking part in athletics. Javelin is not an easy event, not that the others are, but the javelin is not an easy event, and she's been there for 9 years and still taking part.
Too crazy, I can say. Of course, Neeraj Chopra set a benchmark for all the upcoming athletes. He's been a great inspiration for all the athletes. And now in action, Hema Malini. She had already 48.81 personal best in 2023 Khelo India University Games. She is the silver medalist.
Hema Malini, wonders whether she's taken the name after the other Wonder Girl. What was she called? The Dream Girl.
Dream girl, yeah.
A very popular name in South India, isn't it? Hema Malini. Hema Malini Nilkantan, 43.51. She's got 48.81 as her personal best.
Pratiksha Patel from Uttar Pradesh in action. This is her first attempt. Good throw.
The important aspect in the javelin is the cross step, the crossover, and then, of course, the impulse step. These are the phases which are important for the javelin thrower. The right leg, you'll now watch, which reaches across and in front of the left leg. And then, of course, this helps to move the lower body ahead of the torso, tilting the body and taking the shoulders and the javelin arm as far as possible.
Shilpa Rani from Haryana. Oh, this could be the fall. The balance missed out. It's a red flag up. Oh my goodness.
But she's not listed amongst the top 8 who are, or she is. She's amongst the top athletes. My apologies. 59.01 Shilpa Rani, Haryana. She's been 7th at the 2022 Commonwealth Games. How can I miss her? I've seen so much of her. My apologies to you. But this certainly wasn't what I've seen of Shilpa Rani. Everything went wrong, the run-up, and then the ingredients of a good javelin thrower. But she'll come back just the first round, the cross against her. We've seen a cross in the Diamond League, the first round for Neeraj Chopra. So it can happen to the best in the world.
Mistakes can happen. But they have to come back. This is a first attempt for Karishma from Karnataka. Shilpa Rani from Haryana had her personal best at 59.01 meters. Still, she had chances, not to worry.
She's also, I recollect, the 2022 National Games bronze medalist at Gandhinagar. We've had 2 national games in quick succession. Gandhinagar followed by Goa. 49.91 for Karishma Sanil. 52.96 is her best. Her season's best has been 51.02. So she's quite capable of doing better than what the figure there shows us.
The second attempt for Rashmi from Andhra Pradesh.
Now watch the left leg, which has reached across and in front of the left leg. This, of course, helped her to move the lower body ahead of the torso. As she bettered 49.91 to be anywhere close to what she's capable of achieving, 53.95.
But still, we have national records on the name of Annu Rani, reaching out 63.82 meters in 2022.
To me, she is also a wonder girl. A gold medal at the Asian Games, amongst one of our top javelin throwers. 63.82, the national record. Jamshedpur in 2022.
Rupinder Kaur in action from Punjab for her second attempt. Yes, of course, we have seen Anu Rani. She set her Federation Cup meet record in 2021 at Patiala, setting the distance 63.24 meters.
The other important factor about the javelin is the throwing position. That becomes extremely critical, where the left leg steps out into the wide, throwing a stance, which we all know, with the heel contacting the ground prior to the rest of the feet. And the hips, of course, rotate to the right so that the left hip is towards the direction of the throw. Some basics of javelin throwing. 0.51 meters to 45.20. That's a good improvement, isn't it? Sohel, 53.90, her personal best.
As you said, the stance, everything, if at all, falls in place. Of course, the athlete can be successful. This is a second attempt for Anjani Kumari.
I think she overstepped. That's why the red flag went up. Very clearly, she overstepped on that mark, which is the danger zone. So 42.91, a disappointing red flag on the second. For someone who has done 49.95. Shilpa Rani, surely the favorite out here, 59.01.
Hema Malini from Tamil Nadu for her second attempt. Of course, for the Paris Olympic birth confirmation, the qualifying mark is 64 meters.
Tough call, very tough call. The only one perhaps who could achieve it is Anurani, 63.82, very close to 64. So she'll have to get something spectacular. She's not here today, Anurani. Sure, she must be training somewhere in Europe. That's where the javelin throwers do, or in Australia. The sprinters and the middle long distance runners train in the United States. So many of them are training in Colorado Springs, which is where the United States Air Force Academy is based. They're now taking part in a meet at Los Angeles. Hosted the Olympic Games in 1984. Will host will host the Olympic Games again in 2028. The city of California, the two big cities, San Francisco and Los Angeles, which is where they are now taking part in the various meets. You did mention about Diksha beating the record in the 1500 meters of Harmilan Ben's score. This is where the presentation ceremony will take place. The first of these ceremonies for the presentation, which will be the 400 meters hurdles for men.
The winner of the gold medal is Santosh Kumar T of Tamil Nadu. We request the medal winners and the dignitaries to join us for a photograph.
Coming back to the javelin throw, switching over to the presentation ceremony in between, we have seen the 400 meters finalists prize distribution ceremony here at Kalinga Stadium of 27th National Senior Federation Athletics Championship Athletics Competition in 2024. This is the day one and still it continues till 15th May 2024. The first medal ceremony of the day we have seen for 400 meters men's hurdles. Coming back to the action of javelin throw, Rupender Kaur Sohal from Punjab is ready to take her fourth attempt. Attempt by attempt, we can see Rashmi had improved in the third attempt slightly. In fact, Rupender Kaur's attempt in second attempt was also good when compared to the first one. This one is the third attempt for Rupender Kaur from Punjab. A total of 7 contestants we can see in women's javelin throw. Almost 3 attempts were finished for all the contestants. A good throw by Rupender in her third attempt. 47.66 meters. Well thrown. And now Anjani Kumari from Bihar. Well balanced there. The throw will be counted as the white flag raised up by the official.
So earlier on in the morning, we watched the men at the 200 meters. We now have the turn of the women in the 200 meters, the semi-finals. They didn't run in the morning, but the semi-final for the women will now be run out here. And there'll be 3 heats in the semi-finals. This is the first of them. We're going to be watching in lane 3, just to the right of the action, Unnati Ayappa Bolanda. Well, there she is with her back to us. Won a medal at the under 20 games. We're also going to have a surprise in a short while where we will talk to the winner of the 400 meters, but we'll try to do that somewhere in between of the 200 meters, which is now on. We'll talk to the winner of the 400 meters hurdles for the men, Santosh Kumar from Tamil Nadu. But we'll talk to him between after the end of the 200 meters. What an honor it is for us here on the channel to talk to him. So the lineup here in the first heat. Lane number 2, Nabatita Bera, Unnati Ayappa Bolanda, the daughter of Ayappa and Pramila Bolanda, a former heptathlete. Nitya Gandhi, the favorite. Chilima as well. Priya in 6 and Sanjana Ahirwar in 7. There they shut off here in the first heat out here. Onto the bend. They'll now come to the 100 meters. This is going to be fast paced. Remember, Saraswati Sa holds the national record of 22.28 set in 2002. In the inside, it is very clear. It is the girl in lane number 3, Unnati Ayappa Bolanda. She is going strong out here. She takes the first heat of this event. As I said, the daughter of Pramila Bolanda and Ayappa, her coach, who's here for the 200 meters women at the 27th. Good start there for her. She's drawn in lane number 3, Unnati Ayappa Bolanda. She has been amongst India's top runners at that distance. The mother was an heptathlete long jump. I still remember where we had covered her at Kathmandu in the SAF Games, but here she wins by virtually a mile to take it away. 24.41 for Unnati Ayappa, Karnataka. Nitya Gandhi, Telangana, 24.73. And Chelimi of Andhra Pradesh, 24.90. With the next heat coming up in between, we'll continue to talk to the man who won the 400 meters hurdles, Santosh Kumar from Tamil Nadu. Santosh winning earlier on. मेरे को बताओ कि आप जब वो रेस में गए, आपके साथ में निखिल भारद्वाज था, धवल महेश उत्तेकर था, सेमीफाइनल उसके पहले आपकी जो सवेरे इवेंट हुई उसमें और फाइनल में आप क्या कैसे कंपेयर करेंगे?
एक्चुअली आज सुबह हीट हुआ था. वो इजी किया था मैंने, बट आज भी मैंने वो बहुत एक्सपेक्ट किया था. लाइक बिलो 49 के लिए मैं ट्राई किया था, बट आई डोंट नो, मैंने आज मेरा दिन नहीं है. बट ओके, नेक्स्ट कंपटीशन आई विल डू.
We'll continue to chat with Santosh Kumar from Tamil Nadu. The second heat of the women will now get underway. There are 3 heats. 50.04 जब आप देखेंगे आपका टाइमिंग, और उसके पहले अगर आपकी इवेंट अगर हम देखेंगे 400 मीटर्स में तो 49.09 आपका जो पर्सनल बेस्ट है. सीजन्स बेस्ट 50.332 और एशियन चैंपियनशिप में आपने 2023 में ब्रॉन्ज मेडल जीता था. अब आप ओवरऑल ये जो 1-2 साल देख रहे हैं, आगे कैसे देख रहे हैं?
लाइक एक्चुअली मैंने ये कंपटीशन मैंने पक्का अच्छे से रेडी करके आया था. लाइक मैं ये कंपटीशन में 49 बिलो 49 पक्का था, बट डोंट नो आज पता नहीं कुछ गलती हो गया. बट श्योर नेक्स्ट कंपटीशन आई विल रन बिलो 49.
110 हर्डल्स या 400 हर्डल्स? 400 आप क्यों प्रेफर करते हैं?
400 इंडिया में लाइक इंटरनेशनल में मेडल जीतने के लिए अच्छा है, बट इंटरनेशनल में बिलो 13 to 13 भागना चाहिए एशिया में मेडल जीतने के लिए. बट इसमें 48 भागो तो श्योर एशियन गेम्स लाइक 48-3-2 भागो तो ओलंपिक्स भी फाइनल जा सकता है.
Well, the dream is there. We'll continue to chat with him, but we'll break away to watch the second heat of the women's 200 meters. In 2 is Meena Parmar. In 3 is Prachi. 4 is Vismaya, the favorite. In 5 is Inchara. 6 is Devanibia. And 7 is Tanu Rathi. That's the second heat. Clean start there. In the outside, Tanu Rathi is strong. In the inside, in lane number 3 and 4, Prachi and Vismaya. Vismaya is someone who we've seen for a long time at the national level. She's in the inside out there in lane 4. Going strong is she, bib number 3, 4, 5. But look at this girl from nowhere. In lane number 5 is Inchara, who comes up with a beauty one. As also in lane number 6, Devaniba Mahendra Singh Zala of Gujarat, 194. Vismaya, strong, perhaps a strong girl at the national level. Good start there for her. Drawn in the inside, a lane which the girls like to take, lane number 3 and 4. But then towards the end, it was the girl from Gujarat, Zala, Dev Ayanbia Mahendra Singh, who takes this the second heat of the women's 200 meters here at the 27th Federation Game. वर्ल्ड लेवल पे अगर आप देखेंगे 400 हर्डल्स में कोई आपका आइडल है जिसको आप फॉलो करते हैं?
मैंने वार्गो में उसका भी फॉलो करता है। हमारा धरुण है मेरा साथ, मेरा ट्रेनिंग पार्टनर है, नेशनल रिकॉर्डर है। वो भी मेरे को बहुत मोटिवेट करेगा, वो भी मैं उसका भी मैं फॉलो करेगा।
Well, 24.23 for Zala from Gujarat. Vismaya 24.53. आपने अब जब स्वीडन का नाम लिया, नॉर्वे का नाम लिया, यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स एक ज़माने में 400 मीटर्स हर्डल्स में बहुत ही अच्छी होती थी। क्या लगता है कहाँ से ये लड़का नॉर्वे से आया और ये जीतते जा रहा है? कोई भी यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स का लड़का उसके सामने टिक नहीं रहा है।
लाइक वो स्ट्रांग है सर, लाइक वो नॉर्वे वार्गो में वो बहुत स्ट्रांग है, मेंटली भी स्ट्रांग है। वो भी बेंजामिन भी बहुत अच्छा है, बट पता नहीं उस दिन होना चाहिए ना किसका।
और आपने अभी धरुण का नाम लिया, नेशनल रिकॉर्ड होल्डर है। बहुत से लड़के ये कहते होंगे कि हम वहाँ की क्यों बात करें, यूरोप अमेरिका की क्यों बात करें, हमारा लड़का अच्छा दौड़ता है उसको हम, और आपका ट्रेनिंग पार्टनर है, कितना सीखते हैं उससे आप?
वो बहुत बहुत मोटिवेट करता है मुझे, लाइक ऐसे भागना है, ये भी बहुत वो टेक्निक भी बोला था। लाइक मेरे को वो मेरा साथी, हम दोनों ट्रेनिंग करते हैं। अभी उसका थोड़ा इंजुरी है, बट वो मेरे को बहुत मोटिवेट करता है। वो भी मेरे को लाइक रोल मॉडल है।
और ये बताओ कि अभी आपने जो प्रेजेंटेशन में गोल्ड मेडल जीता, आपके घर में काफ़ी मेडल्स आते हैं। अभी हमने जैसे कहा 2023 में एशियन में आपने ब्रॉन्ज मेडल जीता था। आपका जो एक्सपीरियंस है एएफआई का, एथलेटिक फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया का, कितना आपको उससे फ़ायदा मिल रहा है, कितना गवर्नमेंट से फ़ायदा मिल रहा है?
बहुत 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 ज़्यादा मिल रहा है सर। वो ये है ना, बहुत सपोर्ट करे हम लोग का। बनट सर बहुत सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं, आदिल सर बहुत सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं, चीफ कोच भी बहुत सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं, हमारा कोच भी अच्छा है, वो ट्रेनिंग भी अच्छा चल रहा है। ये एफ बहुत सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं।
और सपना क्या है?
अभी क्वालिफाई करना है, उसमें अच्छा करना है, नेशनल रिकॉर्ड अभी नेक्स्ट कंपटीशन में नेशनल रिकॉर्ड करना है।
Just hold on for a few seconds. I know you're in a hurry because the press is all waiting to meet you. Your friends are there to meet you. We're watching the third of the heats in the women's 200 meters. Lane 2 is Simran Kaur Bedi. In lane 3 is the favorite Shabani Nanda from Odisha. She's a wonderful runner at both the 100 and the 200. Ravi Kumar from Tamil Nadu is in 4, Simmi in 5, and Shabnam of Delhi is in 6. So that's the थर्ड हीट ऑफ द विमेंस 200 मीटर्स। हमारा ये जो टेलीकास्ट एएफआई का ना सिर्फ इंडिया में, स्टैनली जोन्स जो हमारे टेक्निकल डायरेक्टर है वो बैंकॉक में देख रहे थे आज। आपको ऐसे टेलीकास्ट से कितना इंस्पिरेशन मिलता है? ये टेलीविज़न में जो हम ये बता रहे हैं ये इवेंट, आप लोगों को इससे कितना इंस्पिरेशन मिलता है?
वो अच्छा है सर, पहले ऐसे नहीं था। लाइक मैंने शुरू करने के टाइम पे, जूनियर का टाइम पे, अभी बहुत अच्छा चल रहा है, लाइव टेलीकास्ट भी चल रहा है, बहुत यूज़फुल है। अभी बहुत लोग आने के लिए दिक्कत हो जाएगा, अभी लाइव देखने के लिए भी मिल रहा है।
Wonderful, wonderful. We'll of course have one or two questions before at the end of this event, which is the third. That's Shabani Nanda there in 3, the favorite in the 200 meters onto the bend. They'll now come to the 100. On the outside there, Shabnam is going strong, but in the inside out there, as expected, it is Shabani Nanda. They're virtually walking away with the 200 meters, a distance of 5 odd meters. She has been pipped out there towards the end, I suspect, by Shabnam of Delhi. और जब 400 मीटर हर्डल्स की जब हम बात कर रहे हैं, आप पीछे जाओ, एडविन मोसेस जो बहुत ही बड़ा नाम था। आप ये यूट्यूब पे आजकल टेक्नोलॉजी बहुत इम्प्रूव हुई है, आप लोगों को बहुत जैसे ये स्टार्ट देखने मिलता है, इम्प्रूव करने मिलता है आप लोगों को। तो आप जब जाते हैं पीछे, एडविन मोसेस और जो केविन यंग, जो बड़े बड़े नाम हैं, उनसे क्या क्या सीखते हैं आप?
लाइक एक्चुअली फर्स्ट अभी 10 शटल 13 पैटर्न में पहले बार वो एडविन मोसेस ने किया था, उसके बाद बहुत लोग अभी कर रहे हैं। वो एडविन मोसेस बहुत बार 47 किया था, वो बहुत अच्छा है, ऐसे देखने के लिए टेक्निक भी बहुत अच्छा है।
8-10 साल तो उसको कोई हरा नहीं सकता था।
सही है।
बिल्कुल। सो 24.18 to Shabani Nanda, 24.28 to Shabnam. Shabani Nanda does hold on to the expectations with Ravi G of Tamil Nadu, 24.54. Santosh, thank you so much for having a chat with us. हम इतना ही कहेंगे कि आपका जो सपना है, June 30 कट ऑफ डेट है पेरिस ओलंपिक्स कवर करने के लिए। हम आपको हमारी AFI के चैनल की तरफ से शुभेच्छा देते हैं और हम यही कहते हैं कि आप एक इंस्पिरेशन बनेंगे। हम नीरज चोपड़ा की बात करते हैं, किशोर जेना की बात करते हैं, अनु रानी की बात करते हैं, हरमिलन कौर बैंस की करते हैं, नाम अनेक है हमारी, उसमें आप शामिल हो, ये हमारी इच्छा है।
थैंक यू सो मच सर।
सो देयर इट इज, Santosh, the winner of the 400 meters, having a chat with her. So Rupinder Kaur Sohal, 40.51 up to 45.20, up there to 47.66. Swandata, when you have someone of the stature of Santosh Kumar with us out here, the dreams that they have, we spoke earlier on when he was not with us, the aspirations that they have to train with the best of the world. He just mentioned that he trains with Dharun, who is the national record holder at the 400 meters. There will be disappointments in life, but the beauty of these boys and the girls is that they're positive. None of them talks with a negative attitude. They all say we want to do it and we will do it, and that's, I think, what comes out from these chats which we have with these young boys and girls. These are the pride of our nation. As I said, to represent your school is a huge thing. To represent your college is a huge thing. But remember, when you wear the India colors, it's a different feeling altogether.
Yes, in your conversation with Santosh Kumar, he's feeling so happy, and all the dreams come true for him at this level, at this stage, Federation Cup Nationals. Of course, we wish him a lot, all the best to Santosh Kumar in his future competitions. And coming back for the women's javelin throw event, Rupinder Kaur from Punjab, in her fourth attempt, she had came down almost, it's not that satisfactory throw, 44.44 when compared to her third attempt. And Karishma S. Sanil from Karnataka. This is her fourth attempt. Almost javelin throw we have seen as it started at 6:40 hours, and it's almost 30 minutes. This event had been continuing still with the 7 competents here in the women's javelin throw. The competition is between Rashmi, Rupender, Anjani Kumari, Hemamalini, Pratiksha Patel, Shilpa Rani, Karishma S. Sanil. So they are into the fourth attempt. Rashmi improvised her throws. Gradually, we can see the increase in the distance of her throws in the 3 attempts. Let's wait for the fourth result. The next upcoming action could be men's shot put at 6:45 hours. We can see the high jump of men's, women's, the simultaneous events taking place in the evening session. The high jump men, the decathlon 4 event, pole vault men is still continuing there, and 400 meters hurdles men, already the action completed, and Santosh Kumar's interview also we have been witnessed, and 400 meters hurdles also completed. Javelin throw women is continuing. Shot put is yet to come, the qualifying round for men. And 400 meters hurdles, men medal ceremony also we had witnessed. 200 meters women round one, already we have seen the action. So all these actions simultaneously taking place at Kalinga Stadium in Bhubaneshwar at 27th National Federation Senior Athletics Competition 2024.
That's the beauty about track and field, popularly known as athletics to all of us. We're watching Anjani Kumari from Bihar here in the, oh, she's lucky there. Made sure that she didn't overstep that mark, which could have got the red flag up. But, since you mentioned about the action here on the opening day, the first evening of the opening day, the beauty about track and field is there's something or the other happening. And I'm not taking away anything from any other sport, where you have, let's say, hockey. There's one arena where there are two teams playing. Football, you have one arena where there are two teams playing. Basketball, an arena where there are two teams playing. And I can go on. But track and field athletics is one sport where there are 3 or 4 different events. The 100 meters has nothing to do with the high jump. The high jump has nothing to do with a shot put. The shot put has nothing to do with the hammer throw. And they could all be happening at the same time in the field. And there are 48 events. We now also have the mixed relay, the 4 by 400 meters mixed relay. So there are 48 different events to be had in 5, 6, or 7 days. Here, of course, it's down to 4 days. So the javelin is very different from a shot put. No relation at all. That's what makes track and field or athletics beauty. And that's why they say athletics is the mother of all sports. In any sport that you take part in, you name the sport, Olympic sport or even cricket, you jump, you throw, and you run. And that's why athletics is the mother of all sports. And that's the pride I think I take in commentating on athletics along with other sports. For me, it's one of the finest sports that one can enjoy at a venue. The Olympic stadiums are packed. Can you imagine a roar from 50,000 people when the 100 meters runners come out of the tunnel now onto the starting blocks? Can you imagine the crowd roaring when a Neeraj Chopra is throwing the javelin, hurling the javelin? The entire crowd goes hysterical. And millions of people, television rights are sold off years before for the Olympic Games, for the Commonwealth Games, for the Asian Games, the World Championships. The Diamond League now is becoming popular. So when you watch this girl, for example, the pride that she takes in track and field athletics is far different from, according to me, in any other sport.
Great. Of all the athletes taking part in this Federation Cup Nationals, yes, as you said, absolutely. Of course, we have to take the name of Kalinga Stadium also, the infrastructure. What a great infrastructure. All these events simultaneously happening. So, such a good international platform. Standards are being maintained at this stadium. That's what this event has been successful. conducting simultaneously all the events. The next action coming up for men's 200 meters semi-final. There could be 3 hits taking place for this men's 200 meters run. This is heat number 1. The contestants, 8 contestants competing here. David Sahu in lane number 1 from Chhattisgarh. In lane number 2, Vipin Kushwa from Madhya Pradesh. In lane number 3, Emmanuel Paul from Madhya Pradesh. In lane number 4, CR Vibin Raj from Tamil Nadu. In lane number 5, Lakshya, one of the star athlete from Uttar Pradesh. And in 6, Jaisha. Here starts the race, the heat number 1.
So the 200 meters out here, look at lane number 3, Vipin, lane number 4, Vipin Raj is strong. 5 is good as well. It's now between 5 and 6. 5 is Laksha and along with him Jai Shah here. And the first of them for sure is Laksha, 21.69 in the morning session going into the finals out here. And Laksha of Uttar Pradesh, 21.69. Lane number 7 was vacant. Pranav KS from Kerala, who had qualified for the semi-finals. At this point of time, as they approached the 100 meters mark, it was all between 4, 5 and 6. 4 faded away. 5 was Laksha, 6 was Jai Shah, and just about a few centimeters, I suspect, between the two of them, Laksha from Uttar Pradesh and Jai Shah from Maharashtra. Yes, so spot on, 21.45 for Laksha of Uttar Pradesh, 21.54 for Jai Shah of Maharashtra, and 22.35 for Emmanuel of Madhya Pradesh. Remember, 2 of the top athletes, which means Laksha and Jai Shah, would go through to the finals. And from the 3 heats, 2 of the top athletes making it 6 to the finals. And then you have the 2 best losers. So Emmanuel Paul from Madhya Pradesh will have to wait at 22.35 to find whether he is amongst the top 2 as far as the best losers are concerned. We'll be back to the javelin, and which is what I said, simultaneously you have at least about 3 or 4 events happening at the same time in this Kalinga Stadium.
It's a valid throw in the javelin throw event women's final.
We just spoke about the Kalinga Stadium where we are. The foundation stone was laid by the Honorable Chief Minister of Odisha, Biju Patnaik, then in 1978. So this stadium was built in 1978. We watching the javelin throw for women in action. And this complex is capable of holding every conceivable sport, at least about 10 or 15 of them.
Here comes the heat 2 action for men's 200 meter semi-finals. Here
Okay.
starts the race.
So they get underway out here. Watch out there for Vignesh in lane 3, Amit Kumar in 4, Rahul in 5. Rahul with 21.69 surely is the favorite. Goes as per expectation there in the center of the field out here. He's got something big in the lane number 3 coming from Vignesh. But then towards the end, it is lane number 5, which is Rahul Kumar, 21.69 of Tamil Nadu in the earlier rounds in the morning session. Good start for him. Made sure that he continued to maintain the momentum. He had Amit Kumar pushing him, as also Ankit Kumar Kaswan, 22.62 from Rajasthan. But at this point of time, in the inside, it was Vignesh who really wanted to pip him. but home through and dry was Rahul Kumar of Tamil Nadu. 21.72, 21.69 was what he was. Jishnu Prasad of Kerala, incidentally, in lane 7 came up with a sizzler towards the end, and A. Vignesh was pushing Rahul Kumar. 21.94. We'll have to make sure that he is amongst the top qualifiers. So 21.94 is better than what Emmanuel Paul got, I think 22.34 in the round. So Vignesh seems to be sitting pretty to be amongst the two best losers, but that of course will come after heat number 3.
Heat number 1, heat number 2 had completed, and the contestants getting ready for heat number 3 of men's 200 meter semi-final. You can see in lane number 1, Amit from Uttar Pradesh. Still, the competents should turn up. We can see lane number 2 empty there. Coming back to the javelin throw of women's section. Rupender Kaur from Punjab.
You got a lot of work to do, Swarnlata. Javelin 200, javelin 200. So there's a lot of work cut out for you as well.
Switching on from 200 to javelin, javelin to pole vault, from high jump to short put. A little bit tough for me also on the first day. Of course, I'll balance it out, promising you. Heat number 3, Amit in lane number 1 from Uttar Pradesh had 22.79, his personal best. And in lane 2, Yash Raval, Gujarat, taking part, and Rehan in lane number 3 from Karnataka. In lane number 4, Varun Uri Manohar from Tamil Nadu. And the star athlete again in lane number 5, Animesh Kuzur, clocking 21.17 seconds from Odisha. Whereas in lane number 6, Dondaparthi Murthyam J from Odisha also taking part, clocking 21.93. And in lane number 7, Nalubottu from Andhra Pradesh. And in 8, Krishik from Karnataka.
He's got his sunglasses off for obvious reasons, that he is now running under the lights. Animesh Kujur, very strong out there. He's drawn in the center, his favorite in lane 5. The crowd's going up for sure. He's going to take it away, unless, of course, someone decides to do it otherwise. But look at him there. I love this boy. I love this boy. Love this boy, watching him over the last 2 years in the 100 and the 200 meters. He's got his own style out there. I'm sure his hero is Usain Bolt, and he takes away the third heat of the men's 200 meters. Super style for Animesh Kujur. 21.17 was what his timing was. Amlan Borgoin, the national record holder, as also the meet record holder, is not here participating in the 27th National Federation Cup. But this boy to the right, winning by virtually a mile, as I keep on saying, 10 meters between him and number 2, or virtually about 7 plus, 20.81. Oh, he's now inching or closing towards Amal Borgoin's record of 20.52. He clocked 21.17, and here he clocks 20.81 to take 1 and qualify for the finals. Nadubutu of Andhra Pradesh 21.31 and Dondapati Odisha 21.66. So I have a feeling that both Dondapati of Odisha, as also in the earlier race, it was Vignesh, the two might qualify because they've got 21 seconds plus Emmanuel in the 22nd zone. So from the 200 meters, the 3 heats of the semi-final, we saw the javelin throw for women, and we will now switch to the shot put for the men. The shot put for the men slated to start at 18:45, or is it the shot put for the decathlon? The shot put for the decathlon, of course, is the third event of the day. So that happened in the morning session. But it started to slated to start at 18:45. So it's got underway some time back. We're now at 7:30 6:30 in the evening. This is the shot put, the qualifying round, the qualifying mark of 18 meters for Paris, or the best 12. Correction, the qualifying mark of 18 meters to qualify for the finals out here. Tejinder Pal Singh Toor listed as one of the athletes. He's the fourth of them to throw the shot put. 21.77. Indrajit Singh, the meet record at Mangalore, 20.65.
Tejinder Pal Singh Thoor, who had set his national record at 21.77 in 2023 and made record set by Indrajit Singh Mangalore in 2015, which was set at 20.65 meters in men's shot put. We can see the legend, the brilliant athlete Tejinder Pal Singh Thoor was also participating, who is the national record holder in 2023, representing from Punjab. He is a star athlete in shot put now to watch out for.
He's been the Asian Games gold medalist. He's been the 4 times national champion, Tejinder Pal Singh Toor. And he's, of course, the current Asian record holder in the Asian and the national record of 21.77. He is listed to take part. There are a total of 11 here in the qualifying round of the shot put. There is a group B which will also be in action later on in the shot put. So we've got 11 plus 11, 22 shot putters in action here in the evening session.
Milind, we can see a total of 8 participants from whole country. We can see from Punjab. What a domination in the shot put in this area. They are very strong.
Oh yes, just going back to Tejinder Pal Singh Toor, Swarna Lata, he comes from Pando village in Moga district, and he switched from cricket to shot put. Can you imagine? He shifted from cricket to shot put at the insistence of his father. So the loss of cricket is the gain of athletics. And I just mentioned about his track record in the shot put. You can't have anything better than what I just mentioned. Asian Games gold medalist, 4 times national champion, 2 times Asian champion, and he holds the current Asian record. Forget the national record. He also holds the Asian record. So he's got some substance in him. He's listed to take part out here. But this should be the second of the rounds. We are now into Group B out here. The Group A was over by the time we were there in the 200 meters, the 400 meters hurdles. And we are now concentrating on the Group B of the shot put.
Quickly, we have the list of the contestants in Group B. Aniket from Uttarakhand, Vikas from Delhi, Kartik Chaudhary from Uttar Pradesh, Parveen Dahiya from Haryana, Jaydev Tikka from Delhi, Chetan Kapoor from Haryana, Parth Lakra from Delhi, Siddharth Rao from Delhi, Abhilash Saxena from Madhya Pradesh, Adil Sher Singh from Punjab, Jaspal Singh, the last contestant in Group B from Punjab. The 11 contestants from Group B men's shot put, The qualifying round has been taking place here at the 27th National Senior Federation Athletics Competition 2024 at Kalinga Stadium, and between the beautiful floodlights in the stadium, what an atmosphere. It looks like a festival. Of course, Melinda told athletics, it's an excellent sport. Means from different disciplines, from 48 disciplines, we have a lot to watch out for in all these 4 days action at Kalinga Stadium. The coming up action till 15th May, we can witness. Chetan Kapoor from Haryana in the Group B of men's shot put. It's a valid throw. In shot put, the ball is to be put, not thrown with an overhead motion. The athlete should keep in mind every sequence of actions they are performing before they are releasing the weight. The athlete at no time may the shot move behind the plane of the shoulders. The athlete may touch the inside surface of the circle or stop board, but must not touch the top or outside of the circle or stop board or the ground beyond the circle. These are the fouls taken into consideration while throwing. And here, with no mistake, it's a good throw. Once again, a good throw from the contestant we have watched. Yes, when we'll consider the fall. The fall is recorded if the athlete's hand drops away from the neck during the putting action, or if it is put from behind the line of the shoulder, or if it is thrown like a ball. That's what the falls can consider in shot put.
Yes, an event where the major advance in the shot put came with the technique in the 1950s when Perry O'Brien began his throw facing the rear of the ring. That's why it's called the Perry O'Brien technique. The method as the O'Brien technique, or more commonly as the glide technique. You watch that? He glides into the throw. And that's what is used by the majority of the shot put putters. A technique which gains popularity in the rotary shot put technique. It employs a discus style rotation across the shot put ring rather than the backward shift or the glide that characterizes the O'Brien technique. Tejinder Pal Singh tour at Bhubaneshwar, this very stadium, I still remember I was there, 21.77, the 19th of June, as we now shift our attention to the women's 800 meters heat number 1.
Shivani Kumari in lane 1 from Bihar, Akshana in lane 2 from Madhya Pradesh, Lakshmi Priya Kisan in lane 3 from Odisha, Rachna in lane 4 from Haryana, Rekha Basappa Piroji in 5 from Haryana, Urvashi in 6 from Haryana, Deepashri from Karnataka in 7, and Twinkle in 8 from Punjab.
So the national record, Tintu Luka, set in split 1 minute 59.17 in 2010, 14 years that record has stood. The meet record Chanda at Ranchi 2 minutes 01.79 in 2023. 3 from this heat to qualify, 3 from the second heat, and the 2 best losers. The 400 meters and then the second 400 meters, making it a total of 800 meters. They will now slowly and gradually come into the inside, losing all the advantage that the girl in the inside had got. You just had a glimpse of Lakshmi Priya Kisan from Odisha slipping in out there. Lakshmi Priya Kisan taking that early lead. You got a girl right in the outside, but I think she's called it a day. The Odisha girl, perhaps practicing at this very complex, the Kalinga Stadium, goes into that slender lead. You have Twinkle of Punjab on her heels, and then just behind her, you have Deepashri from Karnataka. So 1, 2, 3 as the bell for the 400 meters is this girl who has held that position for the entire 400 meters, capable enough to continue, but Twinkle has other ideas.
In the final lap of 800 meters, we have seen a quick overlap by Twinkle, where she had started in lane number 8. This is the final lap for this heat number 1. Still the lead continues with Twinkle.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder how you are or where you are. That's what she believes in the nursery rhyme. She made sure that she held on to the second spot for the first 400 meters. But after that, she said, Ab bahut ho gaya, I am now going to take it away.
She is continuing still. This is the final lap who is going to finish for Twinkle to qualify for the semi-finals. This is a heat number 1 for 800 meters run for women's, followed by Deepashri from Karnataka. Yes, here comes the qualification for Punjab and Karnataka, and Lakshmi Kisan from Odisha. Lakshmi Priya Kisan also qualified in the 3rd place.
So yes, this girl, Twinkle, starting off well, maintained that second position behind Lakshmi Priya Kisan. And then after the first 400 meters, she went into her own zone to keep the others behind. She went on to win and qualify. The first 3, as I said, to qualify for the 800 meters. And then the best 2 losers will take their spot in the 800 meters tomorrow out here in the women's final. We're soon going to be coming up with the second heat of the 800 meters.
In the heat number 2 of women's 800 meters run, in lane 1, Rekha from Haryana going to take place. Pratiksha Yadav from Uttar Pradesh in lane 2. Mittal Chowdhury from Gujarat in lane 3. Shivanki Awasthi from Uttar Pradesh in lane 4. Kem Suman Tiwari from Uttar Pradesh in lane 5. Arpita EB from Karnataka in lane 6. Chanda from Delhi in lane 7. And the final contestant, Amandeep Kaur from Punjab in lane 8. So wonderful action in the heat number 1. We have Twinkle, Deepashri and Lakshmi Priya Kisan qualifying for the next rounds for the semi-finals. And let's wait and watch. In the heat number 2, here starts the race.
So the first 100 meters, after which the girls in lane 6, 7, 8, and the others will all start to slip in very gradually. This is where it will now happen. We've got a close bunch, unlike the first, where we had the Odisha girl, Lakshmi Priya Kisan, who went to the lead straight away. Chanda from Delhi, the leader. Followed on her heels is Amandeep Kaur from Punjab. Four of them bunched together. Do they have number 5 and 6? They resolve to catch up with them. But surely Chanda from Delhi, along with Amandeep Kaur, the two of them, you also have Arpita EB of Karnataka, and as they now get into the final 400 meters.
This is the final lap for 800 meters women in heat number 2. The lead continues with Chanda from Delhi with a good pace. The consistency we can see from her since lap 1. A bunch of 4 athletes can be seen from the back straight. A tough competition between these athletes, between these 8 athletes in the second heat. But still we can see Delhi is in the lead. Yes, we have been waiting to spot out the top 3 athletes in this heat too.
So the final 50 meters, Chanda it is, along with Amandeep Kaur, number 3 out there trying to do her best. Arpita EB of Karnataka, but for sure it is Chanda from Delhi who takes 1, Amandeep takes 2, and Arpita takes 3, Karnataka. So the 3 of them being automatic qualifiers for the final of the women's 800 meters.
Between these 2 heats, the top 2 will be qualified in each heat, top 3 for the semi-finals. And the two best losers in the 2 heats added up to these 6 athletes. Total of 8 contestants will be participating in the semi-finals of women's 800 meters run tomorrow. Switching on to the shot put action in men. This is the qualifying round. A bunch of 11 athletes taking part in this action, men's shot put action. Switching on to triple jump now, the women final. Mallala Anusha in her 4th attempt in the triple jump. We can see slight improvisation in the second attempt of her, but again gone down in the third attempt. In the women's triple jump, we can see 10 contestants participating here. Mallala Anusha from Andhra Pradesh, Sharwari Avinash Parulekar from Maharashtra, Nimisha Daima from Madhya Pradesh, Purva Hitesh Sawant from Maharashtra, Sheena from Kerala, Aishwarya from Tamil Nadu, Gayatri Sivakumar from Kerala, K.M. Sonam from Uttar Pradesh, Niharika Vashist from Punjab, Pratiksha Yamuna from Tamil Nadu, Purva Hitesh Sawant from Maharashtra is in action now. In the women's triple jump action, this is the fourth attempt for her. Let's go back to the national record, the history made by Mayuka Johnny Cope, jumped at 14.11 meters distance in 2011. And the meet record made by Anisha from New Delhi in 2006, setting at 13.57 meters distance. Purva Hitesh Sawant from Maharashtra, she is unsuccessful in her fourth attempt too. Just only 12 meters 77 for her in her 4 chances. Just she could make it out only one chance. Successfully, without the fall, she had jumped, but still there are 2 more chances for her to come back. Gayatri Sivakumar from Kerala. In her 3 successful attempts, slightly improvisation had been seen in her jumps, 12.7 to 12.76 to 12.87. Wow, what a marvelous jump here. 13.07. Good comeback from Gayatri Sivakumar. From Kerala. And now it's the turn for Niharika Vashist of Punjab. It's a valid jump. She did
The
not
second medal of the evening
that,
session here on the opening day
take off
went
line.
to the girl from Khanna in the state of Punjab. She trains in Jalandhar, the wonderful city where I've had the fortune of staying for 2 years, the sports hub that we call. And Virpal Kaur with 59.43 went on to win the gold medal. Virpal, आप खन्ना से आती है, पंजाब पुलिस में आप जॉब करती है. आज के दिन में आपके साथ में विद्या रामराज थी. भय था कि मैं उसके साथ दौड़ रही हूँ या आपको कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता?
नहीं सर, देखो अच्छा प्लेयर है तो हमें होता है कि अच्छे प्लेयर के साथ फाइट करेंगे तो हम भी अच्छा करेंगे. आज वो नई दौड़ी तो उसकी वजह से मुझे थोड़ा-सा हुआ कि मैं अच्छा नहीं कर पा रही. अगर मुझे फाइट मिलती तो मैं और अच्छा करती. मैं 57 की तैयारी से आई थी, बट मेरा 57 नहीं हो पाया. अब कोशिश करूँगी कि मैं इंटर स्टेट में और अच्छा करूँ. पहले मेरा बेस्ट 58 था. होता है सर अच्छे प्लेयर का, बट हमें अपने आप कॉन्फिडेंस होता है कि हमने खुद भी मेहनत की हुई है.
23 में आपने सिल्वर मेडल जीता था नेशनल गेम्स में, जहाँ पर गोल्ड मेडल उनको मिला था, वहाँ पर गोवा में थी. वो एक्सपीरियंस कैसे रहा आपका?
वो एक्सपीरियंस सर अच्छा था, लेकिन तब मुझे थोड़ी सी इंजरी में थी मैं, तो तब भी मैं मतलब जितनी फिट थी उतना नहीं कर पाई. अभी यहाँ पे मुझे 100% था कि मुझे अच्छी फाइट मिलेगी तो मैं अच्छा करूँगी, बट मुझे इतना कंपटीशन नहीं मिल पा रहा, इसी वजह से नहीं कर पाई सर.
अगर आप किसी से बात करेंगे, आप तो यंग है अभी, लेकिन आप अगर बात करेंगे जो 1980s में थे, 1990s में थे या 2000 में थे, वहाँ से आज जो एथलेटिक्स है, एथलेटिक फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया, गवर्नमेंट का सपोर्ट, जो बड़ा है उससे आपको कितनी इंस्पिरेशन मिलती है?
सर देखो, जो गवर्नमेंट की है, जहाँ हमारा फेडरेशन है, उससे हमें बहुत ज़्यादा सपोर्ट मिल रही है। पहले से तो बहुत ज़्यादा फैसिलिटीज़ भी बहुत मिल रही है। जैसे अब हम यहाँ पे आए भुवनेश्वर में, तो यहाँ पे हर चीज़ की फैसिलिटीज़ है, हमें कोई प्रॉब्लम वाली बात नहीं। वेदर बहुत अच्छा है सर, हर तरह की फैसिलिटी है सर।
मेरे को बताओ, 400 मीटर्स में हमेशा ये आप विमेन को पूछता हूँ कि 400 मीटर्स आज हमारी विमेन अच्छी कर रही है, 400 हर्डल्स अच्छे कर रही है। तो अगर आप देखेंगे जो अमेरिकन है मैक्लॉगन, जो 400 दौड़ती थी वो अब 400 हर्डल्स कर रही हैं और वैसा वैसा कर रही हैं। तो कितना फर्क पड़ता है कि 400 दौड़ना या 400 हर्डल्स दौड़ना?
सर देखो, जो 400 मीटर हर्डल है और वो जो 400 है, उसमें काफ़ी चेंज है। जैसे ये थोड़ा-सा रिदम भी आ जाता है, ज़्यादा स्ट्रेंथ की। और जो 400 मीटर वो आजकल स्प्रिंट में आने लगी है। ये चेंज है सर थोड़ा-सा।
और 110 हर्डल्स जो मेन की है, 100 वुमेन की है। आप 400 क्यों चूज करते हैं, 100 क्यों चूज नहीं किया?
एक्चुअली सर मैंने स्टार्टिंग से 400 ही किया, 110 मैंने मतलब ट्राई नहीं किया, इसलिए मुझे इसका एक्सपीरियंस नहीं है सर।
सपना क्या है?
सपना है सर कि मैं, जैसे मेरा टारगेट है 55 का, मेरा टारगेट है कि मैं इसको अचीव करूं। बट आफ्टर बेबी मुझे थोड़ा टाइम लग गया। पहले 99 में मैं सैफ गेम मेडलिस्ट हूँ, वर्ल्ड पुलिस मेडलिस्ट हूँ सर। अभी है कि आने वाले समय में अच्छा करूँगी।
आज मदर्स डे भी है। अभी आपने कहा कि बेबी होने के बाद घर में कितना सपोर्ट मिलता है आपको?
सर मुझे फैमिली की बहुत सपोर्ट है। मेरे हस्बैंड एयर फोर्स में 110 हर्डल्स करते हैं, वो खुद एक अच्छे इंटरनेशनल प्लेयर हैं। मेरे मदर इन लॉ और फादर इन लॉ, वो बहुत ज़्यादा सपोर्ट है। मेरे बेबी की अच्छी केयर कर रहे हैं, उसी वजह से मैं आज टेंशन फ्री अच्छी गेम कर पा रही हूँ सर।
ये हमारा जो एथलेटिक फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया का चैनल के ऊपर आपका लाइव इंटरव्यू जा रहा है, आपकी इवेंट लाइव गई यहाँ पर। आप हमारे बच्चों को या लेडीज़ को, यानी यंगस्टर्स जो बच्चे हैं, जो शादी करने वाले हैं, जो माँ बनने वाले हैं, उनको आप क्या एडवाइस देंगे?
मैं ये कह रही हूँ, कोई भी चीज़ ऐसे नहीं है कि हम शादी के बाद नहीं कर सकते, कि जहाँ बच्चे के बाद हम अनफिट हो जाएँगे, ऐसा कोई इश्यू नहीं है। अगर आपको फैमिली की सपोर्ट है, आप मेंटली अप हो, तो आपको कोई भी चीज़ ऐसी नहीं है कि जो रोक सकेगी। आपको कॉन्फिडेंट खुद पे होना चाहिए, बस यही है सर, गॉड पे विश्वास होना चाहिए, सब कुछ पॉसिबल है।
बहुत फ़र्क पड़ता है पंजाब पुलिस में नौकरी कर रही?
सर होता है, एक प्राउड है कि मुझे कोई किसी तरह की फाइनेंशियल प्रॉब्लम नहीं आती, जो काफ़ी फैमिलीज़ जब बच्चों को आती, जिस वजह के वो आज आगे नहीं आ सकती। लेकिन हमारी फेडरेशन है, हमारी गवर्नमेंट्स है, काफ़ी आगे से फैसिलिटीज़ दे रही हैं, तो उसी वजह से मुझे अपनी पंजाब पुलिस पे काफ़ी प्राउड है सर।
What a day for this girl, and I still call her a girl in spite of the fact that she's a mother. And what a day this is for her on Mother's Day to win the second final of the evening session, the 400 meters hurdles for women. We'd like to wish her the very best. It's a long journey for them. Sacrifices इन्होंने बहुत की है। घर से दूर रहते हैं, अपने बच्चे से दूर रहते हैं, बट जो सपोर्ट मिलता है फैमिली से और एएफआई से और गवर्नमेंट से, मेरे ख्याल से विल टेक देम ऑल द वे। गुड विशेस टू यू वीरपाल। हम यही चाहते हैं कि आप ऐसे ही करते रहो और देश का नाम रोशन करो।
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू।
So action continues. We're going to watch the 800 meters semi-final coming up. We'll go and watch the live action.
Quickly coming back to the 800 meters men's semi-final. So in heat number 1, Debasis Patnaik from Odisha in lane 1. Aman Kumar is not yet visible on the screen in lane number 2 from Uttar Pradesh. And in 3, Ramdev from Rajasthan. Satyajit Suresh Puzar from Maharashtra in lane number 4. Sahil Khan from Rajasthan in lane number 5. Harsh from Haryana in lane number 6. Muhammad Afzal from Kerala in 7. Bopanna Kalappa from Karnataka in 8. This is the heat number 1. Men's 800 meters run.
So there they set off after the women earlier on in the 800 meters. The inside was strong as they will now come into the inside, all 8 of them. In fact, 7 of them. Aman Kumar of Uttar Pradesh not listed. Jinson Johnson, the big name, not taking part in these games, set in Guwahati 1 minute 45.65. He also holds the meet record set in Patiala 146.32 at the back straight as they now come to the 200 meters. Getting into that early lead and holding it at this point of time is Sahil Khan from Rajasthan. Just close on him is Harsh of Haryana. That's the way they are. They will now come to the final bell, the 400 meters. He looks strong, Sahil Khan from Rajasthan, in the footsteps of some of the big names of the 800 and the 1500 meters. He's got a wonderful running style out there. Look at the upright body position, some slight forward lean that he has, which has been occurring at the phases of the acceleration. Continues to do that. Look at the stride length, shorter distance, moderate to long. And he is got a wonderful knee lift there. The legs driving depending upon the distance and the phase of the race that he's adopted for himself. But he's got someone now closing in. Satyajit Suresh Pujari of Maharashtra. That's a close battle now. Pujari now closing in, takes that lead at the final 100 meters, takes it away from the inside. You also have Muhammad Afzal of Kerala. But there, this boy from Maharashtra, Satyajit Suresh, Romsom, surely a semi-final worth going miles to see. Sahil Khan, first 400 meters, in fact, up to 600 meters. But Satyajit Suresh Pujari from Maharashtra, towards the end, came with a beauty in the last 70-odd meters, Swarnlata, to take the first position. Remember, 2 from each to qualify, and then the 2 best losers.
What a stamina from Satyajit. Of course, Sahil Khan in the lead since the start of the race we have seen from Rajasthan, followed by Satyajit from Maharashtra. Of course, this is heat number 1. No matter who comes first or second, there is still, we have to wait for the final result. Still 2 more heats had to be conducted in this men's 800 meters run. And the semi-finals also includes. And then the finals will come. Coming back to the men's shot put action. Aniket. Abhilash Saxena from Madhya Pradesh. And quickly coming back for the heat number 2 of men's 800 meters run. Dinesh Kumar in 1, Sunil Kumar, Harjot Singh in 3, Abhishek in 4, Gurman Singh in 5, Anant Gautam in 6, Prakash Gadade in 7, Ankesh Chaudhary in 8.
Yes, the 800 meters, the second heat, the pace or the tempo that these boys have set themselves in training, of course, always refers to the rate that the athlete must run in order to cover the 800 meters in a set time. It's got Gurman Singh of Punjab, who did well in the morning session. He continues to take the lead. Remember, Gurman Singh had romped home with virtually about 10 or 15 meters. He's a tall boy. I'm sure he's been introduced to the pace or the tempo training through the quality distance runs and the intensified fartlek, and that's what we call about the intensified fartlek. The terrain, of course, is still varied and interesting, and the distance actually is always the same. Gurman now deciding to open up that lead, but he's got someone very close on his heels. Prakash Gadade of Maharashtra now slipping into second with Prakash Gadade taking over the lead. You have Ankish Chaudhary from Himachal Pradesh, the strong boy. These three. Gurman now struggling a wee bit. Ankish Chaudhary slipping in now from the outside. Oh, you got someone else. You also got Anand Gautam from Delhi. But I suspect it will be Gurman now pipped to third. He'll have to wait for the second, the two best losers. But it is Ankish Chaudhary and Prakash Gadade from Himachal Pradesh and Maharashtra respectively taking 1 and 2 and becoming automatic qualifiers for the 800 meters men's final.
As we discussed earlier, from each heat, the two best finishers and the two best losers of the three heats combinedly will be qualifying for the finals. Earlier, we have seen heat number 1, heat number 2. And very soon, heat number 3 also starts, comprising of 8 competents in men's 800 meters semi-final run. Rahul Chaudhary from Karnataka will take on the lane 1. Naresh Gurzar from Rajasthan in lane 2. Dayanidhi Munda from Odisha will be in lane 3. Mehedi Hassan from Assam in lane 4. Ajit Singh from Madhya Pradesh in lane 5. Kamalakanan Sundar from Karnataka in 6. Somnath Chauhan from Haryana in 7. And the final contestant, Jatin from Haryana in 8. This would be the last heat for the men's 800 meters run semi-finals. In the previous heat, we can see the result. Prakash Gadade from Maharashtra had clocked 1 minute 49.21 seconds in the first place, and Ankesh Chaudha from Himachal Pradesh clocking 1 minute 49.43, and Gurman Singh in the third from Punjab.
So now coming up to the third heat. Heat 3, Rahul, Naresh, Dayanidhi, Mehdi Hassan, Ajit Singh, Sundar, Somnath and Jatin. Finishing the first 100 meters round the bend. Now coming into the home straight. The inside now will lose that advantage which he started off with. Mehdi Hassan from Assam. Good to see the northeast. He looks up at the giant screen perhaps to see where his position is and who is behind him. That's what some of the athletes do. Kamalakanan Sundar of Karnataka in the second. He's now gone back. 120 Mehdi Hassan, Assam. So much of good things that I said about him, and suddenly he decides to call it a day. Taking over is Rahul Chaudhary of Karnataka. Starting off there, bunched together, hot jostling for space. Somnath Chauhan close, but the lead still continues with Rahul Chaudhary of Karnataka. He's got Somnath Chauhan of Haryana, who was lagging behind in 5th position, now stepping in. Ajit Singh of Madhya Pradesh takes over now. Each of them, oh! Remember that incident in the Olympic Games where someone tripped on someone, Mary Decathlon. Oh, this is becoming a hot pursuit. A different 800 meters. They're looking over each other's shoulders. A classic 800 meters. But Somnath Chauhan, it is of Haryana. Oh, look at the crowd out here going up and roar. It is a combination of Somnath Chauhan and Jatin, the two Haryana boys, jostling at the 100 meters, the last 100 meters, and Swarnalata, each of them saying, I'm going to get the better of you. Lucky there, lucky that they did not trip. They nearly went down at that stage, two or three of them. But the two of them finally, Somnath Chauhan and Jatin, came up with a beauty in the end.
This heat number 3 got so interesting with a lot of jump pack action. Tough tactical fight also had been seen till the end. What a competency between the 8 athletes. Of course, 2 athletes had faced some trouble in the first lap itself. But Jatin and Somnath Chauhan in the first and 2 positions at the end of heat 3. Let's wait for the result. Simultaneously, women javelin throw, the medal ceremony also takes place. After that, 400 meters men decathlon 5 event will be taking up.
Congratulations to the medal winners and thank you Shri Dipakar Bahapatra and Olympian Anuradha Vishal.
So Sunday evening, 8:15 at night or in the evening, we got the pole vault final still on. We also have the shot put for the men going on, and then the final, which is going to be the 400 meters decathlon, the fifth event of the day. That's going to be the final event, but the pole vault is going to be the classic affair at 5.15 meters, which is what we saw at the end. There's been so much happening. The 800 meters for the men and women, the 200 meters for the men and women. As we now head to the pole vault for the men, the final of this event. Well, they're going to take their own sweet time. And whom do we have? You got Dev Meena from Madhya Pradesh at 5.15. Dev Meena, a personal best of 5.16, 2024, the Asian Junior Bronze medalist. He's also the defending Federation Cup champion. His season's best of 5.30. Down the runway, into the plant, soars into the heavens, into the skies, but comes back a little disappointed. He's attempting 5.15. 5.31 is the national record of S. Shiva.
Yes, Shiva, we have been waiting since long back for his performance.
So they're going to take their time, Swarnalata, as I said, because at 5.15 he's failed at that. Surprise package that we have. He's the second best in the country after Shiva, who holds the national record. We now move to the triple jump, popularly known as the hop, step and jump. The final year for the women, 10 starters. And we've got Aishwarya R from Tamil Nadu. Aishwarya R, the personal best of 13.05, 2021 Fed Cup bronze medalist.
Niharika Vashisht of Punjab, really looking like a doll. She's so cute. One of the contestants in women's triple jump final here.
The national record, Mayuka Johnny, 14.11 at Kobe in Japan, 2011, long-standing record. The meet record, Anisha Vijayan. As we will now head to the final event in the decathlon for the men, that is the 400 meters. And remember earlier on we had a surprise package, but the leader there was Gokul KR of Kerala. Usaid Khan was in second, Arun Kumar of Sanat. It's just the halfway stage of the decathlon Swarnlata, the fifth and the final event of the decathlon. There'll be 5 more events tomorrow, and that's the reason why this becomes an important event for these athletes going into the second day of the decathlon event.
Yes, of course, we have been seen in the morning session the three events: 100 meters decathlon, one event; long jump we have seen; after that, short put. And yes, of course, Gokul KR from Kerala stands at 2155 points at the top. Out of the 10 events in the decathlon,
So there were as many as 16 starters in the decathlon. 3 of them did not start. Originally, there were 19 to take part in the decathlon, but 16 started, which is not a bad figure for an event which has been popularized of late. The perfect man or the perfect athlete that we call in the athletic calendar. You got to be above average, even if not good, above average at each of the events, from the sprints to the throws to the jumps. And that is what makes you a perfect athlete, which is the decathlon. 10 events. You did mention in the morning session. We back now to the triple jump. Niharika Vashishta. Personal best 13.05 to 2023. The Chandigarh silver medalist. The Indian Grand Prix in Chandigarh in the uh, triple jump. 13.05 is a personal best. Back now to the 400 meters of the decathlon. We're going to be watching out for KR Gokul. Each of them may be listed in either of the 3 heats that we will have. The 400 meters, 1 lap. Important points to be mustered here for 7 of them. 7 starting out here. Remains to be seen if KR Gokul, Usaid Khan, Arun Kumar, Stalin Jose, or Rohit Roman. Whoever gets a quicker timing out here. You have S. Gokul lying in the 9th position, taking that lead. So that might push him going into the next day with some extra points in his kitty. This seems to be his strong event. You got in the inside there someone who's done well, but this boy now continues to take in the 5th lane. Gokul S of Kerala takes the first in the 400 meters, the decathlon.
so out of the 10 events, we have witnessed 100 meters decathlon, one long jump, short put, high jump, and now the 400 meters decathlon event in men. What a brilliant finish we have seen from Gokul S of Kerala. Stood at 9th position till the 3 events completed in the morning session. He had 1971 points on his best till in the morning session, and still it adds up after this 400 meters. Over to Milind. Let's have a little interview.
We always like to have these chats as we're watching the 400 meters for the decathlon. Slipping in as Swarnalata gives way to K. Rashmi of Andhra Pradesh, who won the javelin, and along with her is her coach, Rajendra Singh, the coach. 51.66 for Gokul. I'm going to request them to please sit down here. Well, they are the big men. I'm not the big man out here. Yes, so Rashmi, 54.75. How happy are you? Or you felt the gold medal तो चाहिए था मुझे, लेकिन more important is something better.
मैं तो और भी अच्छा करना चाहती थी, बट ये तो गोल्ड मेडल आया, हैप्पी हूँ। और मैं बेस्ट नहीं कर पाई, और अच्छा और भी यार करूँगी नेक्स्ट कंपटीशन में। और
ये बताओ कि अनु रानी नेशनल रिकॉर्ड होल्डर है, गोल्ड मेडल जीत चुकी है इंडिया के लिए एशियन गेम्स में। कितना इंस्पिरेशन आपको मिलता है? वी लुकिंग एट द ट्रिपल जंप, विल कंटिन्यू टू चैट विद रश्मि एंड अ कोच, ऑल्सो लुक एट द ट्रिपल जंप विच इज ऑन आउट हियर। कितना इंस्पिरेशन आपको मिलता है अनु रानी से?
बहुत ज़्यादा मिलता है। पहले उसके साथ ही करती थी प्रैक्टिस, 3-4 साल की थी। बहुत ज़्यादा अभी तक तो कंटिन्यू कर रही हूँ उसके वजह से, और बहुत ज़्यादा हेल्प भी करती है, जैसे जूनियर्स को और किस सबको। और
एक ज़माना ऐसे था रश्मि के मैं आज 50 साल से एथलेटिक्स की कमेंट्री कर रहा हूँ, वो इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं है, लेकिन कहने का मतलब ये है कि जैवलिन में, और हम हमारे डिकैथलन में भी कंसंट्रेट करेंगे। यहाँ पर जो 400 मीटर चल रही है, जब आपसे बात करें तो बीच में रेस भी बताएंगे। तो एक ज़माना ऐसे था कि जैवलिन में, और राजेंद्र ये आपको मैं सवाल भी पूछूंगा थोड़ी देर के बाद में, कि 5 6 7 एथलीट्स आते थे जैवलिन में, मुश्किल से हमें 6 7 मिलते थे। अब जो थोड़े दिन पहले हमने खेलो इंडिया यूथ गेम्स किए जो चेन्नई में हुए थे, वहाँ पर 74 यंगस्टर्स थे। कितना फर्क पड़ता है? नीरज चोपड़ा, जेना, मनु, शिवपाल, ये नहीं कि हमारे पास सिर्फ नीरज है, हमारे पास इतनी अच्छी बेंच स्ट्रेंथ है हम जो जिसे कहते हैं। तो कितना फर्क पड़ रहा है लेडीज को ये मेन से?
बिल्कुल सर, सबसे पहले तो थैंक यू आपको। और बहुत ज़्यादा जब ग्लोबल लेवल पे हम अचीव कर पा रहे हैं तो एक विज़न क्लियर होता है। जो अपकमिंग एथलीट्स हैं, जूनियर्स हैं, उनके लिए बैरियर्स जब ब्रेक होते हैं तो आप विजुअलाइजेशन वो लोग कर जाते हैं। तो अभी हर कोई सोच सकता है कि मैं भी ओलंपिक्स में मेडल ले जाता हूँ। सबसे पहले अगर नाम ले तो नीरज, और बाकी जो स्टार्स हैं जो ओवर 80 मीटर कर रहे हैं, वो बहुत ज़्यादा उनमें फ़र्क नहीं होता है।
We'll wait for about 45-50 seconds because we have the 400 meters in the decathlon, which is now taking part out here. Remember, KR Gokul of Kerala 2155 points, Usaid Khan 2115, and Arun Kumar Sanat with 2111 here in the second and the third position. The decathlon, the 400 meters, the final event of the evening session. We will continue our chat with Rashmi and our coach Rajinder Singh. But now going into that lead, which is so important here to muster up the important points, going into the final day after 5 events. We've got in the outside here in the 400 meters, remember the lanes to be maintained. We have got someone who's done well, Arun Kumar Sanat of Tamil Nadu, 2,111 points. He will now take it home, I suspect. But in lane number 3, we had someone very strong coming up, which is KR Gokul of Kerala. He goes on to win this event and pick up important points. आप रश्मि के साथ कब से हैं और तरक्की के बारे में आप कैसे देख रही है उसकी?
एक्चुअल में सर रश्मि को मैं जानता हूँ पिछले 5 और 6 ईयर से, बिकॉज पटियाला में।
Let's wait for a minute and look at the final 100 meters here in the 400 meters in the decathlon. In the outside there, very strong was S. Gokul, who was lying in the 9th position. But then from somewhere, KR Gokul of Kerala, 2,155 points in the inside, came up with a beauty towards the end. There he comes into your picture frame now. He's drawn in lane number 3 and then goes on in the last 75 meters to take that lead and go on to win this, the 400 meters for the men in the decathlon. Remember, this is the decathlon 400 meters and not the normal 400 meters.
तो जानता हूँ पटियाला में ये अनु के साथ में ट्रेनिंग करती थी, तो मैंने भी अभी 2021 में ही स्टॉप किया, तो तब से जानता हूँ। पर एज ए कोच 2 साल से रश्मि मेरे साथ है। तो उसके बाद में अनु बाहर ट्रेनिंग करने लगी तो ये थोड़ा सा वो थी, डिस्टर्ब थी। तो अभी काफ़ी उम्मीदें हैं। अभी पर्सनल बेस्ट वैसे किया इन्होंने, कंपटीशन बेस्ट किया, लेकिन ग्राउंड में और अच्छा प्रिपरेशन है। अपकमिंग कंपटीशन में हमें उम्मीदें बहुत सारी हैं।
राजेंद्र जी, और मैं ये सवाल आपसे और फिर रश्मि से पूछूंगा कि एक मिथ है, यानी एक लोगों का विचार है कि जैवलिन थ्रोअर्स, शॉट पुटर्स, डिस्कस थ्रोअर्स, हैमर थ्रोअर्स नॉर्थ इंडिया से आते हैं। रश्मि आंध्र प्रदेश से आती है। तो ये मैं लोगों को बताना चाहता हूँ कि आज जैवलिन थ्रो, जैसे आपने कहा, ये 4 जो पुरुष है मेन में जिन्होंने एक इंस्पिरेशन दी है, अनुरानी ने इंस्पिरेशन दी है, और विमेन जो
Draw your
जैवलिन
attention to the
थ्रोअर्स है,
medal
मैं मेन की
ceremony
बात
for
नहीं
all
करूँगा, मैं
body
विमेन
men.
की बात करूँगा। छोटे
Please
बच्चे को
welcome the medalists.
ये दर्शाता है कि आप
The medals
भी
will
कर
be
सकते
presented
हैं
by
रश्मि
Shri
जैसे,
Kailas
अनुरानी
Das,
जैसे।
OAS,
बिल्कुल सर,
Joint
ये अभी तो
Secretary, Department of
साउथ
Sports
इंडिया से अगर
and
बात
Youth
करें सर,
Services,
बहुत सारे
who
लोग
is
जेवलिन थ्रो में आ रहे हैं और
accompanied
बहुत
by
अच्छा परफॉर्म भी
Shri
कर रहे
Ram
हैं।
Govind Parida, OAST, Department of Sports and Youth Services. The winner of the bronze medal is Hariharan R of Tamil Nadu. The winner of the silver medal is Shekhar Kumar of Uttar Pradesh. We request the medal winners and the dignitaries to join us for a photograph.
अ, हम अब बात कर रहे थे कि विमेन ने इतनी तरक्की की है। मैं पढ़ रहा था कहीं पर एशियन गेम्स के बाद में कि पारुल चौधरी को किसी ने कहा कि बेटी आप एथलेटिक्स का पार्ट ले रही हैं, आप शॉर्ट्स में क्यों दौड़ रही है, आपका तो जॉब किचन में है, आपका जॉब है शादी करना। और ये मैं सवाल इसलिए पूछ रहा हूँ कि आज लेडीज़ हर मकाम में पहुँची हैं। सुकॉय रफ़ाइल जेट्स चलाती है, एयरलाइंस में पायलट्स है, इन्फेंट्री बटालियंस में आज कमांड कर रही है लेडीज़, डॉक्टर्स है, इंजीनियर्स है। तो जो जो एथलीट्स ने मैं अभी देख रहा था कि जब कमेंट्री कर रहा था कि पीटी उषा का जो रिकॉर्ड है 400 हर्डल्स का, 38 इयर्स के बाद विती रामराज ने इक्वल किया। तो इम्पॉसिबल ये शब्द रश्मि के लिए बिल्कुल नहीं है।
नहीं, बिल्कुल सर, बहुत पोटेंशियल है और अभी हम ट्रेनिंग में काफ़ी अच्छा करके भी आए हैं। बस संतुष्टि ये है कि गोल्ड से और पर्सनल बेस्ट हुआ है, क्योंकि काफ़ी टाइम पीछे इंजरी में चला गया था। तो इस साल में अच्छी शुरुआत हुई है, ग्रैंड प्रिक्स में गोल्ड मिला था और अभी गोल्ड है। तो आगे आने वाले कंपटीशनों में भी यही है कि उम्मीद की बहुत अच्छा हम कर सकते हैं और अच्छी थ्रो निकलेगी तो क्वालिफिकेशन के हिसाब से अगर देखें तो रैंकिंग वैंकिंग के लिए हम ट्राई करेंगे।
रश्मि, आपको एक लास्ट सवाल पूछ रहा हूँ मैं कि एक लड़की होने के नाते आपको घर से सपोर्ट, फ्रेंड से सपोर्ट, फैमिली से सपोर्ट कितना मिलता है? कोच साहब तो आपके साथ में है, हमेशा कोच पकड़ के रखता है अपने वार्ड्स को, तो घर से, फैमिली, फ्रेंड से कितना सपोर्ट मिलता है?
फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल फैमिली से मेन सपोर्ट रहता है एक एथलीट को, वो लोग सपोर्ट करने से ही हम इतना आ सकते हैं। और फ्रेंड्स भी है और कोलिग्स सब लोग, हस्बैंड मेन तो हस्बैंड अभी तो बहुत ज़्यादा सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं। हाँ,
वेल, थैंक यू सो मच रश्मि। हम इतना ही चाहेंगे, 5000 मीटर की फाइनल अब शुरू होने जा रही है। हम यही करेंगे कि एथलेटिक फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया का ये जो चैनल है, हम लगातार इसको लाइव बता रहे हैं, ना सिर्फ ये 4 दिन, लेकिन ग्रां प्री हमने लाइव की है, बाकी के इवेंट्स हम लाइव करते हैं। हम यही चाहते हैं कि आप ऐसे ही तरक्की करते रहो। क्यों सिर्फ अनुज रानी, क्यों ना रश्मि हमारी देश का नाम रोशन करे। सो थैंक यू सो मच एंड
Thank you, sir.
प्लेजर टॉकिंग टू यू। हम यहीं पर वापस या और कोई स्टेडियम में पक्का जरूर मिलेंगे।
Thank you, sir.
So there you are, coming up now to the 5,000 meters for the women. Swarnalata joins us here. 5,000 meters, the last event of the evening session. What a day it has been.
Yes, of course. The inaugural day has been very much successful. We are yet to finish the event. At the end of the day, women's 5,000 meters run final. A total of 8 competitors here. Varshanagar from Delhi in lane 1 will take place. And Meenu Sharma from Uttarakhand. Ekta from Delhi. Tannu from Haryana. Kiran from Haryana. Lilidas from West Bengal. Pooja Yadav from Uttar Pradesh. Poonam Dinkar Sonoon from Maharashtra will be going to take place, will participate in the last event of the day 1 of 27th National Federation Cup Athletics Championship here at Kalinga Stadium in Bhubaneshwar. What an inaugural day today. So much of ups and downs, so much of thrilling action we have witnessed all the day, in the morning session as well in the afternoon. What a fantastic day, Milind.
Oh, for sure. 12 and a half laps of the 5,000 meters coming up. The grueling 5,000 meters. Here, Parul Chaudhary, the national record of 15 minutes 10.35. So, Swarnalata, it's now 8:35. You'll have to wait for dinner. There's going to be another 20 odd minutes or 16 odd minutes to go through. So dinner will have to wait for you and for me and everyone out here. But it's worth the wait, isn't it? Because when you're looking at some outstanding competition in these 5 hours, it really gladdens your heart.
The day started with 5,000 men today and ending with the 5,000 women, 5,000 meters women competition today. What an inaugural day. Of course, we have mentioned Parul Chaudhary, the national record holder, clocking 15:10.35 at USA, and the Federation Cup meet record by Surya Loganathan from Tamil Nadu in 2016, clocking 15:39.59 at New Delhi. So this is how we have a good stars in this event, 5,000 meters event in the women section. So the leading athletes would be Poonam Sonum from Maharashtra of 16:13.99, her personal best. And in 2018, she had got bronze medal in the Asian Games. And in 2023, the World University Games participant too.
Well, the 5,000 meters for the men came into existence in the Olympic Games in 1912 and for the women in 1996. So the women caught up with the men in the 5,000 meters. Here they are, all set to go for 12 and a half laps. Prior to 1996, the women had competed in the Olympic Games at the 3,000 meters since 1984, and the 5,000 has been added each of the World Championship in athletics in the men-women competition since 1995 in the women. The Africans, as I said, holding to the world records. We just mentioned about the national record of Parul Goswami, Surya Loganathan of Tamil Nadu, the Fed Cup meet record, 15 minutes 39.59. The Indian all-comers record, Bentham Desalegu of the UAE 2013 in Pune, and the defending champion Ankita Dayani of Uttarakhand. She is 15:49.49. So the 5,000 meters will be run approximately in 16 odd minutes. The world record of Gudaf Sige of Ethiopia, 14 minutes. The world record Genzibe Dibiba of Ethiopia and Vivian Chariot of Kenya, 14:26.17. The Africans have always dominated the 5,000 meters. Helen Obiri of Kenya, the world championship record. The event is almost the same length as the Dolichos race held at the ancient Olympic Games, introduced in 700 and BCE. The World Athletics, of course, keeps official records for both the outdoor and the indoor 5,000 meters track.
So, the Indian household name, as earlier we have discussed about Parul Chaudhary. She had claimed the gold and silver medal at the Hangzhou Asian Games. Parul took the Asiad by storm and made India proud on the big stage with her impressive show. The 28-year-old here starts the 5,000 meters women race.
So once again, there are 8 of them, 4 plus 4 on your picture frame. Varsha Nagar, Meenu Sharma, Ekta, Tanu, Kiran, Lily Das, Pooja Yadav, and Poonam Dinkar Sonune. It's a close bunch, 12 and a half laps. They will now come to the 100, the finish of the 100, from where on they will start the complete 12 laps in the 5,000 meters. The 5,000 meters, of course, the set distance that we did speak of in the fastest possible time. How fast will always depend on several factors, including the level of endurance and economical running action and a certain amount of willpower. So, Anlata, you keep on mentioning about willpower, and that's what I keep on emphasizing in the 5,000 and the 10,000. From these factors, of course, the highest possible level of endurance, that's the other word, which comes into play for a particular distance, makes by far the largest contribution to the performance of these athletes. Lily Das, West Bengal, young diminutive girl. They say that the short men and the women have always been good at various things. And I suspect Lily Das perhaps is one of those girls with that early lead. Who knows? She might hold on to that lead for the entire period of 12 and a half laps. Meenu Sharma of Uttarakhand. Second, Lily Das is a plan A for herself. 3 odd meters separate her and number 2. Does she have that willpower? Does she have that endurance to last 12 and a half laps in the lead? That's the important word, in the lead.
That's what the consistency comes about. Lily Das, since the start of the race, she is maintaining the pace. She is in the lead, as you said, followed by Meenu Sharma of Uttarakhand. So it's all about 12 and a half laps of the 5,000 meters race of the classic long distance track and field disciplines, demanding great aerobic capacity.
The girl in the lead, Lily Das, 17 minutes 01.46. She's been a former middle distance runner. 2016 Asian Junior Gold in both the 800 and the 1500 meters. And she is making her national debut in the 5,000 meters. What a debut this will be if she goes on to win. Oh, look at that lead now. A debut in the 5,000 meters. What better to ask for this girl? The top marks in 2023, Parul Chaudhary, 15 minutes 10.35, Ankita Dhyani, 15 minutes 33.03, and Seema, 15 minutes 44.05. Seema is there, in fact, in the last of the events that he covered, but not here. So this girl, Lily Das, perhaps might be saying debut of the 5,000 meters. I'm going to do my best to go on. Oh, what a lead she's picked up there. Haven't seen something of this nature in 4 minutes or under 4 minutes. with approximately 12 or 13 minutes to go, Swarnalata, I have never seen a lead of this nature in the 5,000 meters. The way she is going, perhaps she might lap the others. She might just lap them for 400 meters.
Of course, she is in her own way, in her own world. She is not looking at around her competence. She is maintaining the pace, the consistency, and the strong motive, strong willpower, giving her more energy, boosting it. Till the end, let's wait and see for Lily Das.
4 minutes, 41.15 seconds is what they've been going as of now. Virtually 150 meters separate her and number 2. We don't even see anyone on the picture frame. Or there they come from somewhere. Lily Das looks at her watch. Sure, she's got a plan, set plan. That lead now opening up to about 170 meters. Close to 5.5 minutes of action in the 5,000 meters. Each of the runners, we all know in the 5,000 meters, have their own individual style, which Swarnalata just mentioned. It all depends on the physique of the athlete. And the physique of this athlete is far, far different from some of the others. The running technique is, of course, subject to some mechanical laws which must be followed to secure an economical and energy conserving action to maintain a high speed over the 5,000 meters distance. Now up to 200 meters. I can't remember. I keep on emphasizing, I can't remember any event which I've done over 5 decades where in the 5,000 meters, the lead runner has opened up with 200 meters. I think from here on, even if she walks, she will still be able to win. Well, that's on the lighter side, of course.
She kept on maintaining the rhythm since the start. That's what the consistency. Again, here we can see the pace was increased by Lily Das of West Bengal. That is what the key strategy, the pace she is maintaining. It's a test of physical and mental stamina with the athletes pushing their limits while conserving enough energy for a strong finish.
Did mention about the economical and energy conserving action to maintain the high speed. All of this is achieved by modifying the sprinting technique according to the individual leg length. Being short, her leg length is comparatively lesser to the taller girls. The mobility and the strength are 2 other factors. Well, they seem to be gingerly there. The second of them is Poonam Dinkar Sonune of Maharashtra. This is amazing, absolutely amazing. What a way to end this opening day. 7 minutes, 50 seconds, halfway through. We still have a long way to go. You can just crack up. You can just crack up. You can take that lead. But you can just crack up if you don't have that willpower, the word which I keep on using at the halfway stage. But she's showing nothing of going away from the field out here. She wants to go back to the hotel. She wants to go back to her coach with the type of preparation that she's had. Well, I don't want to be a pessimist. I never have been a pessimist. We all are optimists. We all hope for the good of these young girls and the boys. But Lily Das, what a runner she turned out to be out here. West Bengal will be proud of her. Born in 98, so that makes her 26 years old. The diminutive figure that she is. I'm sure that would be a learning lesson when she goes on to win. If she wins, as I said, Swarnalata, it will be some sort of a record between 1 and 2 and 3.
Yes, of course, Lily Das, there is no doubt in that. Still, she is maintaining the lead. But the competition of 5,000 meters race is for the second, third place, I believe, because a lot of distance is visible for the first place and the second place.
No, your belief is right. You're absolutely right. We're not talking of the number one at all. We're talking of 2, 3, and 4. Between these three girls, which is Poonam Sonone and the other two, they're fighting for 2 and 3, at least as of now. Close to 10 minutes, so I make it about 6 minutes to go. Keep on showing you 1 and 2, 3, and 4. You know, there are the 5,000, the 10,000, the 1,500, and the 800, where on on one frame, you see 1 to 6. Here you got to make sure that you shift from 1 to 2, 3, and 4.
Milind, as you said, all the day, one word is in my ears: nothing is impossible.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Nothing is impossible. Someone like me, even after so many decades, when you look at these young girls and boys, I keep on saying, where is the word called impossible? There's no word called impossible. There's someone who's dropped out now at the finish earlier on after about 11 minutes. Not this girl. She has no desire. She has just no desire. That page, that page which has the word impossible has been torn off from a dictionary. She has thrown that paper with the word impossible in the waste paper basket, and she says, perhaps to herself, I'm marching on. I'm just marching on. Excellent style that she's got. Look at her leg drive. Less intensive. Her stride length is shorter. The stride frequency is reduced. Oh, she's increased the pace now. Didn't I tell you that there might be a stage in this 5,000 meters where we might see her lapping and perhaps being close to 2, 3, and 4. And she might turn around and join them and says, चलो आप 400 मीटर कंप्लीट करो, मैं तो कंप्लीट हो चुकी हूँ 5,000 meters.
Yes, it can also happen. Lily Das, what a strong desire she had. Of course, she could set the practical example in the all-day action in the inaugural day of 27th National Federation Cup Athletics Championship. This could be highlighted. 5,000 meters women race. Lily Das can create history.
I've seen some wonderful table tennis players, short, diminutive, in from West Bengal. Moma Das is one name which comes to mind. Became a mother and continued to play and win. Ankita Das. Some amazing names in table tennis, short-statured, who have gone on to represent India at the international level. But this girl is amazing. She's now about to lap. We're looking at 2, 3, and 4. But when we catch up with this girl, now she's going to lap one of the girls. There she is. She is now lapping this girl to 400 meters. Overtakes her. These three girls perhaps are saying, chance hi nahi humko. You know, everyone might think that I'm joking, but I'm not. Because Lily Das has lapped one of the contestants, Ekta from Delhi, and after lapping her, she has taken another 100-meter lead, which means she's leading that girl by 500 meters. Can you imagine 500 meters?
Now a little gap created between the three other runners behind Lily Das. Of course, seriously, the action is between the second place only.
Does she have 15 minutes 10.35? Does she have 15 minutes 39.59? The national record and the meet record in front of her eyes. A lot of these runners wear watches, or almost all of them, the middle distance runners and the long distance runners wear watches, and they know exactly after X number of laps where do I stand. So I'm fairly certain that she has a watch there. Watches have changed over a period of time from the normal watches to the digital watches now, and she kept on looking at them. Number 2 and 3. Number 4 now has dropped back. So 1, 2, and 3. That's the way it might finish. So there you are. There she looks at plan A. She still has plan A in the right position. Lily Das. Some of these runners, the tactics that they have, the planning that they have, the execution of a race that they have to obtain the best possible result, particularly in the 5,000, the 10,000, it's all based on the understanding of the realistic performance, the potential and the aim of the athlete. And Lily Das perhaps has her coach who has ironed out all those actions for her. Oh well, 400 to go, is it? 15 minutes, 22 seconds. I don't think she's anywhere close to the national record. She will surely not be close to the Fed Cup record. How does it matter? How does it matter? At the end of the day, she will go on. The only way you can stop her from winning is, Swarnalata, you go down there, catch her, and say, stop, stop.
It seems
That's the only way you can stop her.
Even though we are not able to stop that motive, that strongness we can see on her face, still it's continuing.
Well, this is turned out to be an absolutely fascinating end to the 5,000 meters. Brilliant is the word. You can use as many adjectives as possible.
She is unstoppable at the moment. Still the start of the race. What a confidence from her.
Yes, unstoppable is the word. Today is her day. She's going to enjoy the Machar Jol. I'm sure at the end of the day out here, there she is. There she is, the victor of the 5,000 meters for women. Oh, what a girl this is. She finishes and she walks away. She does not lie down, Swarnalata. A lot of the 5,000 meters, she does it now. But we're now looking at number 2, Poonam Dinkar Sonune from Maharashtra. Where is she? Lily Das looking in awe at these girls. Poonam Dinkar Sonune from Maharashtra, and then following her is in third position Kiran from Haryana. The others will finish, but we will all stand up in salute to the diminutive girl from West Bengal, Lily Das. Coming up now to finish is Varsha Nagar of Delhi. And then finally, we got Pooja Yadav of Uttar Pradesh. But the evening, surely, Swarnalata, we've had the finals of the 400 meters hurdles for the men and women. Santosh, and we had Rashmi, the javelin thrower, out here. We had the pole vaulter in action. But to me, amongst the 5 finals, the 5,000 meters will surely stand tall with Lily Das. And then here, the final girl coming up to finish this event, Ekta from Delhi. I think by the time Lily Das calls up home, speaks to our relatives, parents perhaps, by the time that phone call is over, this girl will just about finish the event.
I'm surprised, Milind. Till the last lap, what a stamina for Lily Das. We can see the timing 16:31.05 on her name in this women's 5,000 meters run. Not even inch bit tired we have seen in the entire laps.
Oh yes, she will surely require a Massier's table at the end of the day. After that grueling 16 minutes 31.05. Poonam Dinkar of Maharashtra 17:02.51. Look at the difference between 1 and 2. And Kiran 17:06.64. takes the bronze in the women's 5,000 meters final out here. But what a super way to finish day one. 3 more days remaining here in the track and field. We're coming up to the end of the opening day with the 5 finals having gone through. We will have the formality of the medal ceremony. We'll have to wait 9 o'clock at night on a Sunday evening out here. But Lily Das, surely in the 5,000 meters, gladdened the hearts of not only us, but you watching our live telecast. We'll wait for the presentation of the evening out here before we say thank you for the evening. But the Kalinga Stadium over the next 3 days will once again, from tomorrow morning, like today, the opening day, will be a beehive of activity. So, we'll have to wait, I don't know. We'll have to wind up. Just take these papers and sort them out at the hotel. Whatever is not required, throw them. Keep this because you will take a Decathlon new list from us. Whatever is not there, throw it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, we draw your attention to the medal ceremony for triple jump women. Please welcome the medalists. The medals will be presented by Shri Vijayananda Nayak, OAS Joint Secretary, Department of Sports and Youth Services, who is accompanied by Srimati Sonali Subadarshini, OAS, OSD, Department of Sports and Youth Services. The winner of bronze medal is Guy Gayatri Shiva Kumar of Kerala. The winner of the silver medal is Sheena NV of Kerala. The winner of the gold medal is Malala Anusha of Andhra Pradesh. We request the medal winners and the dignitaries to join us for a photograph session. Congratulations to the medal winners and thank you Sri Vijayananda Nayak sir and Srimati Sonali Subhadarshini ma'am.
for 5,000 meter run women. Please welcome the medalists. The medals will be presented by Ms. C. Lata, Joint Secretary, Athletic Federation of India and Secretary of Tamil Nadu Athletic Association, who is accompanied by Shri Prabodh Kumar Mahanti, Technical Chairman, Odisha Athletic Association and Technical Committee Member, Athletic Federation of India. The winner of the bronze medal is Kiran of Haryana. The winner of the silver medal is Poonam Sorune of Maharashtra. The winner of the gold medal is Lily Das of West Bengal. We request the medal winners and the dignitaries to join for a photograph. Congratulations to the medal winners and thank you Ms. C. Lata and Shri Prabodh Kumar Mahanti.